and gentlemen, from parts unknown, we have an interracial, intermingled, intersexual group of Caucasian men and wife beaters and black men of questionable melanin. Put your hands together, make some noise for Guns and Butter!
Whether you're chasing the bag or just trying to be a man, get ready to have your wallets, your mind, and your views on life challenged with Reckless Ray De Niro.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Reckless Ray De Niro. We are back at it again for another episode of Guns and Butter. Boy, has it been a wild week. The markets are devastated. Financial carnage and doom and gloom all about. Wall Street trappers taking profits, moving money to the side. Everyone's saying sell everything. I'm sitting over here still holding on to my Bitcoin with a death grip. Matter of fact, we're not only adding to our crypto positions over this dip, we are adding to our traditional brokerage over this dip. Shout out to Ricky Webster. He gets the trophy for today. His first one in at 7:30 on the nose. Shout out to my people. Thanks, Rick. You know, it's summertime. It's hot here in KC, bro. I had to cut it. I don't like my head sweating excessively. And it was getting to a point where I couldn't get comfortable a few days. So before we had third winter today, which it got pretty chilly, I went ahead and cut it. Cut the hair off. It's gone. Shout out to my people over on Rumble. I got 5 people watching over on Rumble. Rumble always hits me with the love early. I appreciate y'all. After we get to about, I'd say probably about like roundabouts 10 people, I got a little fun clip because we're gonna interject a little bit of fun. A little fun clip. It's pretty funny. That I want to share with you guys, brighten the day up a little bit, because right now we're sitting at it's Gloomville out here. It is wild. Like let's take a look here. As we are recording, we're getting a little bit of some semblance of recovery. It seems like we're bouncing between 64,000 and 59,000 at the bottom. We're doing a lot of pre-halving sell-off this week. Obviously, we have war apparently being marketed to us this week. Bitcoin is not absolved from macroeconomic events, and neither is the stock market. So everything's down. People are like, are you okay? I'm like, are you okay? Like, your portfolio's trash right now too. Like, everything's garbage. My portfolio's not garbage, actually. My one position that I have, YBTC, across the board, did not suffer the same nuclear catastrophic tanking that the cryptocurrency market experienced, specifically altcoins. It didn't go down as much as Bitcoin did, which is nice. But like, now I know, like, if I look over and Bitcoin's gone down 10%, my position's gone down also in my traditional finance portfolio. But I'm still excited to see what they were able to produce come end of month, because it's almost payday. That's right. We're getting up there. You know, we got the halving day after tomorrow, something like that. Let's look that up for accuracy as well. When is the Bitcoin halving? Okay. Bitcoin halving countdown. There we go. That's what we want. Let's deal with the Bitcoin halving, because it's not. Countdown is on for the halving. Oh, there we go. Watch Your Guru's got it going live. So, okay. So it is going to be tomorrow. So we've got it live. Let me pull that up. We'll share this screen and put it up here with me. We've got this going until we get some stuff going in. Somebody special's in the building. Hold up a second.
And now the show can officially begin. with Natasha Vincent, the #1 moderator on the internet, currently in the chat.
So, hold up. Ricky asked a question. We've got the countdown going. We've got 23 hours, so that's going to hit tomorrow at about, it looks like 6:38 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be waiting to go out tomorrow until well after that time. I might pop on so that we can count this down together. Ricky asked a question, though. He asked, is Ethereum still a good buy? Absolutely. I think so. I'm still buying it. I'm still trying to get to 32. So the lower the price goes, better for me. It didn't really dip that much. I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum are kind of in a range. Like, they are what they are. Like, Bitcoin's been kind of lackluster, hasn't gotten its time to shine fully yet. We got over $3,000. We've been staying over $3,000. Like, not bad at all. I'm not complaining about that. Oh, geez. Hold on. I'm about to sneeze. I can feel it. It's sneaking up on me. But, you know, it's interesting to me because obviously people take profits. People sell the news. This happens every cycle. And a lot of the news places are pretending like this is something new. And it's something new for them. If it's your first time here, welcome to the show. This happens every Bitcoin cycle. There's always a sell-off up and through the halving. The recovery phase for that is dependent, but normally it's within 3 months. We've done some multiples already, and the bull run is in full effect, and people are making money. So this time around, it really doesn't. Natasha. Yes, I did cut the hair, Natasha. At this point in the game, we have been experiencing this. I've been through this 2 full times. Came in at the end of a bull cycle when I started. So this is like 2 1/4 times. This is my 3rd 1/4 go at this. And it didn't affect me at all. Like, I just didn't want to look. I did see my portfolio. My portfolio did go negative for the first time in a year and a half because of the dip, which was wild to me. I was not excited about that. Didn't feel good, but we did it. We got it done. We made it through it. I just don't check my portfolio as often now. I'm just checking to see the price ranges that Bitcoin's hitting during this having sell-off, which I think is going to suck because, like, we didn't get the dip on Bitcoin that I thought we were. But if we would have got the dip that we normally got on Bitcoin, because I've seen way worse than 10%, the altcoins would have been decimated. It would have been entry positions for everybody. Like, everybody would have just been go leverage your house or something, like craziness. Like, I would have got really demented real fast if we would have seen a dip back under 50, or even if we touched 50, honestly. Like, I was ready to go start doing some strange stuff. So some not necessarily financially intelligent things if we were going to get back down to 50. But people take profits, and like, we had already hit a new all-time high before the halving. And I mean, the way that we're handling it, because I mean, I guess technically based off the new all-time high that we hit, because I think we touched basically 74 and we got down to 59. You know, that's a pretty harsh retracement, I guess, if you bought at 74. I personally didn't buy at 74, but I could see how people might be scared out of the market, might want to be taking profits depending on when they got in, depending on what their thesis is. And I did an entire video that's going to be coming out, and then it's going to go with our crypto bro conversation next week, because we got to get our April crypto bro hangout in. So next week's going to be fully dedicated to crypto, but we've got to have a talk about following your thesis and having an actual plan. And what that is it's having your narrative. Like, me personally, my thesis is Bitcoin's going to $1 million. Like, that's what I believe. That's my investment plan. That's the way that I've done everything. And it shows in my portfolios. I'm ardent Bitcoin holder. I delve into the altcoin space over the bull runs. My second position is all my longs. I only have 3. It's Bitcoin, Chainlink, and Ethereum, because those are all very useful. I don't see any of those projects going away anytime soon, and there's stuff that I can look at and forget about and not worry about it being gone tomorrow. They're not positions that I have to really moderate. But my thesis being Bitcoin going to $1 million, when people talk to me about Bitcoin, should I buy now? Should I buy whenever? Should I buy here? And should I buy there? Like that, for me, it's an easy answer. It's like, yes, like it's going to be, if it's going to be $1 million asset, it's going to be $1 million asset. I've completely diluted my entire brokerage account down to an income generating derivative that plays off Bitcoin and scales along with Bitcoin. That's the thesis. I'm like, especially during a bull run, I'm like, bull run year, I already have my thesis baked out for this year. I know when I'm going to start focusing on, well, actually, I guess my eyes already turned to my traditional finance portfolio, but also the way that I'm building that out is based on that same thesis. It's like, okay, this needs to produce income because I don't ever want to have to touch my Bitcoin or my cryptocurrency. I don't want to have to sell it. I don't want to have to sell it ever. So now I need to create an income generating mechanism to shield me from that, to cover my daily expenses. Like, that's part of the thesis. That's where the money goes. These are things that make it so that I personally do not have to think about those types of any decision along with that. Like, regardless of what the market does right now, when the market goes down 10% and everybody's like, the sky's falling, I'm like, well, this is going to be $1 million. That just means I get to buy a little bit more now than what I could ahead of time earlier. When I look at the altcoin space right now, for my thesis for my altcoin positions in my portfolio, these are all, I'm like, cool. We get to buy down averages. We get to get better entries so that we can base things off of this. Because I mean, a few of my positions, fortunately, I did a pretty darn good job, because I only have a handful of positions that are in my top 10, and then some that aren't in my top 10 right now that are actually in position to where like they dipped. And, you know, like Injective, which is in my top 10, I really like that position, definitely took a hit. Celestia definitely took a hit, but like those are incentivizing me to buy. Like, we're going to be deploying some more money. We're probably going to be doing another deployment today, most likely, because like those are, even with this bounce back, this little bounce, because like we're bouncing within a channel right now, and it's the people selling off and then the institutions buying those positions. They're letting it drop down to about 60,000, 59,000, buying it back up, because they're following their thesis, and people are chasing greed, desperation, tax season sell-off, what have you. And all that's fine. All of it's fine, but it's like, if you're chasing and you don't have a narrative or a reason why you're doing something, it makes being in any type of investment long-term exceptionally hard. And the reason being is you can't explain to yourself why you're doing what you're doing, which is why I made this video an impromptu stream, because I forgot to schedule. I have stuff scheduled past today, forgot to schedule for today. So like the question is, what's going on? Like, there's a bunch of stuff going on, and the question you have to ask yourself is, do you have a thesis? Do you have a narrative for what you're doing financially that explains why you're doing that? It's not about what somebody's telling you to do. It's not about following one person's guidance. It's about being able to set up a narrative for what you want your outcomes to be for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you got to live your life. You don't want to live out somebody else's thesis, because A, that makes you reliant on them. And if you give them permission to feed you, shout out to Anton Daniels of AntonDaniels.com. If you give them permission to feed you, you give them permission to starve you. You're also reliant on them. So now, if your thesis is my thesis and something happens to me, if I walk outside, get hit by a bus, get run over, run down, whatever, you know, the blue hairs, they probably want to run me over. True story. I get run over, and now you ain't got me no more to tell you what to do. Now you're in a bad spot. That's the reason I don't believe in this guru hero worship. That's the reason my channel is built on teaching people how to fish, not telling them that I've got the blueprint. I know what you need to do, because then you're reliant on me. And most of the time, those people who do that are selling you stuff. They're selling you things. And I'm not selling you anything. So I can just tell you the truth and walk away, and like no sweat off my back doesn't make me any less moving towards my goal tomorrow than I am today. But you have to have a reason. And like when you can't explain to yourself why you're doing something and things don't go the way that you necessarily want them to at the time, it's really easy to go ahead and change the narrative in that sense. Like there's people who saw the number go down for Bitcoin and they don't believe that Bitcoin's going to $1 million. And I'm personally in the camp of million or zero. It goes to $1 million or it goes to zero. Oh, snap. Will Crypto's in the building for the live. Shout outs to Will Crypto. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Happy you're here. You know, we're doing a little, obviously we got to talk about a little bit of crypto, but next week, Will Crypto, the entire show, it's our Crypto Bro Hangout. We're talking about crypto all night next week. But yeah, there's people who saw the market go down. And I mean, especially if you are just in altcoins, like if you just came into the market and you're chasing alpha in altcoins, you are decimated right now. Like there's nobody who came in this year specifically that just got started that's in altcoins that isn't getting their souls shook right now, because altcoins are devastated. Like even on the top gainers, they're recovering like 40% return after a 70% drop, man. Like it is ugly. But those are buying opportunities for those of us who have an appropriate thesis. Like it doesn't get any better than this for those of us who are seasoned. I'm going to put it that way. Like you look at, oof. You look at, I mean, like Gala Games, previous all-time high was 82 cents. It is down to 4 cents right now. Like these are good dips. These are some good buying opportunities. And people who didn't have a firm thesis saw the number go down and they said, "Oh, it's over. Game's over. The market's done. I got to sell everything, take this loss, and I'm out. This is ridiculous. I'm not used to seeing 40 and 50% drops in a day. This is over." You see those types of numbers in the traditional finance market, companies are out of business. They're gone. Crypto doesn't necessarily function like that. But they don't have their own thesis. They're like, some dude on the internet told me to buy this coin and I bought it, and like here I am, and now it's down 40%. What? I don't know what to do. I'm just going to get out. People don't have the fortitude to stay in the position, to actually get into the bull run. And I keep telling people, we're not even at the halving yet. Everything's fair game before the halving. Like, if you see this type of retracement with no immediate bounce, what's going on? Pookie Hybrid in the building. If y'all ain't tapped in with Pookie Hybrid, you guys need to go. That man, let me tell you, you want to know about the trials and tribulations of being a single father. I say single father because he's the mature one in that relationship. Somebody who actually loves his kid, somebody who's putting together some dope content, giving some good stories. You need to tap in with the homie Pookie Hybrid over there, because, bro, he dropping hotness in small, delectable chunks. Like, they're very easy to digest. They're not long like my shows. So you guys need to tap in on his current videos, man. He's coming with the hotness. Everyone is good, giving his take on things that are going on in current events, and they're solid. I don't even have stuff where I got to give him pushback. I'm waiting for him to make a video that I don't agree with. Good dude. Shout outs to Pookie. Yeah. Will Crypto said it spot on. He said, "Yep, when I talk about the percentage moves to normies, they are shocked." 100%. They clutch their pearls and run away, because that normally doesn't happen. And you know, especially for me now that I've converted my brokerage account is also Bitcoin tied. So when Bitcoin does bad, everything across the board is red. And like previously, like the previous setup that it was, that it didn't necessarily directly tie to Bitcoin. Like I could be having a bad day and I could still check my brokerage account and like, you know, you see a little bit of green in there. There's some stuff going on. But like once I solidified my narrative, I was like, I want this across the board, at least for the build out part of my brokerage portfolio. Like it's not a hard sell for me because I know what's getting ready to happen. And I'd rather be buying through this. So I had to deploy a little bit of extra money today. Like we're moving all my excess housing fund is going to be filtering into my brokerage account on that income fund. And I'm just going to pull a cash allotment back for the housing of what I put in there. Cause I'm going to get it back by August. It's also going to be fueling the next few positions. It's also going to be paying off some stuff. Like I've got, my thesis, it's about to get real. Like my brokerage account is about to get interesting. I'm excited about it. It's generating income. I'm excited to see what this month's payout is, because if this month's payout what I need it to be, next month we pull in some triggers. We gonna be locked and loaded. Like that account is gonna get a bulk of the next few plays, which we will be talking about in future financial strategies because I'll be using my stuff. And also, you know, the Discover play where we wrote that check to ourselves and direct deposited into our bank account and then invested it for the boost on the opportunity fund. Yeah, that's going to be getting paid back beginning of next month. And as soon as that gets paid back, we're making another play on the card that I originally wanted to do this with. But, you know, good old Discover was there clutch when we was ready to test it, and it worked. So, like, now that we know it works, the plays is going to be the plays, because I believe in my thesis. I'll bet all my money on my thesis, to be honest. Like, I mean, I've done it before. Like, when I originally got into Bitcoin, I liquidated my 401k. I liquidated all of my brokerage's accounts at the time. Like, I'm just now rediversifying back into stocks. And the only reason I'm doing that is so that I don't have to touch my cryptocurrency. That's how much I believe in my thesis. Like, I'm like, I'll set up something so that I can get some income up front, so that unless something diabolically terrible goes wrong, I don't have to touch my crypto at all. What's going on? Testify the channel in the building. How we doing? Oh, you know what? How is Pookie not a mod? Hold up. Let me get over to my channel real quick. I gotta pull this up. I don't know what's going on right now. But yeah, it's following the thesis. Hold up a second. Okay, it's muted already. Bet. Oh, pull it up. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We gotta get Pookie a wrench. That's the homie, bro. Like, how does he not have a wrench? That's unbelievable. Boom. But yeah, it's the oh boy. Oh, hey man, don't be hating on my Chiefs, bro. We was bad for so long. Bro. It's always Chiefs Kingdom. We was Chiefs Kingdom when we sucked. We just don't suck now. You know what would be interesting? What if the Raiders started winning Super Bowls, bro? Because like they've been down bad for a long time too. And I think that would be wild. Like I think the world would be close to Armageddon if the Raiders won the Super Bowl a bunch of times. Well, I mean, I don't know. You know, they're trying to strong arm us with this stupid stadium tax deal. They're talking about potentially, like, they're threatening, like that was the threat, that like we were going to lose the teams or whatever because the city didn't want to pay taxes. Pookie said it's not possible we'll have a letter mafia president first. Bruh, that is savage. I was gonna say it right now. If you a Raiders fan, I'm sorry, bro. God. Ouch. That is terrible. That is, I mean, they are bad, but like that is so bad. But yeah, I mean the way that the ownership is treating the team, they're like weaponizing our teams against the city right now because they're going back and forth over this. They want us to pay a tax to move the Royals to downtown, and the Chiefs want all of Arrowhead Stadium for themselves. And this we don't want to pay for. We're already paying an additional tax because we have a sports team. Like they charge us a city tax that was originally supposed to be charged for the players. Now, me personally, they don't charge me anymore. But let me break this down, Pookie, because like we got a little history with the taxes here in Kansas City. So I previously lived in Kansas City, Missouri. I no longer live on the Missouri side. I live in Kansas now. Wonderful state. We don't have a stupid city tax that they don't tell you owe. Now, what it is Kansas City on the Missouri side has a city tax. They charge and this is in addition to your state and federal taxes, which are already taken from your check, every single check. The city itself charges an additional 1% tax on every dollar made within city limits, period. Which means that you also get to pay an additional tax, which wouldn't be bad if Kansas City had pristine roads, a great public transportation system, adequate policing, and the streets were safe, and we didn't have homeless encampments and stupid marches all the time. We have none of those things. None of them. None of them are good. None of them. Not a single one. We got potholes everywhere. Literally, after it snowed, there were craters in the middle lane on the highway. The middle one. That's supposed to be the safe lane. Craters that you drove in. Just messed your suspension up, popping tires. Residential city blocks, like just side roads, potholes everywhere. Bombs over Baghdad. It's ridiculous. But they still collect this tax. And no one knows where the money goes. There's no transparency on what they do with that. Like people try to say, oh, well, we had free transportation. They use COVID money for that so that you can ride the bus for free. Also, the buses suck. Second thing. So they wanted to charge an additional tax. An additional one. Oh, hold on. I left one more thing out about this wonderful city tax that Kansas City has. Oh my God, let me get on my soapbox. Razik would be proud right now. Not only do they charge this tax, they don't tell you owe it. So if you work at a job that doesn't know that doesn't automatically withhold it for you, because I never knew that this was going on, you'll have random years where you don't pay it. And the city doesn't say anything. They don't send you a letter. They're not like, hey, yo, like you got a tax. And at the time that I lived in the city, they did not have a way to check. Like you would have to like call, I guess, and see what they said you owed them. But they do this one. The world class is in the building. If you say light skin one more time, I'm taking your wrench. I'm taking it, bro. You ain't even dark, bro. Like, how do you? I don't understand why you trying to act like you on like this is like you of all people are on a different team. Like that's the reason you always sit in your studio with the lights dim because you light skinned too. Shut up, world class. You terrible, bro. I'm on one right now. But they dropped a actually let me drop the link for y'all too, just in case anybody want to come up and rock out. This is a loosey goosey episode. I don't have like a whole bunch of stuff for you today. We're just having the conversation because I screwed up. He said but so if you don't pay these taxes, they don't say anything until you owe about, I'd say it could be anywhere between $1,500 and $3,000. And then you're informed when the city sues you. That's how they notify you you owe them money. They file a lawsuit against the citizens and they say, hey, you made money in the city and you didn't give us our cut. And so now we've let this build up. You owe me $3,000. And then they sue you for it and make you pay them. It is the craziest thing ever. I know personally because they sued me and I had to pay them $3,000 and I did not like it. So as soon as it came time to buy a house, I moved out of the state, like, because I'm petty. World class. I can't with you, bro. But that's the way that works. So, like, the city is not really about paying any additional taxes for any sporting anything because we're already paying a 1% tax. Everyone who makes any money in that city. If you are an Uber driver and you don't live in the city, but you take fares within Kansas City proper, you're supposed to pay them for that. They're like, hey, those rides that you took in the city, we want 1% of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. So no, like the people were not enthused. Like if I still lived in Kansas City, I would have voted no for that too. But like after everybody emphatically voted no for paying an additional tax so that we could pay to have a stadium built downtown in an arts district, they wanted to level an arts district where people actually go. That's like they've all done the work and rebuilt that area. It used to be a shit show, and they put in all this work to rebuild this area. And they want to level it where people go to see good art installations and artists are down there creating stuff. The buildings look nice. There's tasteful graffiti everywhere. Like they do murals. It's not just random graffiti. It's freaking awesome. They want to bulldoze it and put a stadium down there with a shopping center that's going to be owned by the owners of the Royals. No, nobody. We're not paying. Like nobody wants to pay for that. Nobody. Also, the dude could afford to pay for it himself. It's the Hunts. They're rich. They're rich. They just don't want to pay for it. So, like, they should pay for it themselves. But now they're talking about, oh, we might move the teams and all this other stuff. And I'm like, everybody's kind of like, nah, poo-poo on that. But I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plays out. I mean, if they can bulldog them into paying for their stadium, then more power to them. It's not my personal problem. That's the way I look at it. Like, I don't like it. But let's get back to these financials. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of people rocking out in here. What's going on? Grooming and reviews in the building. Shout outs to you, brother. We got the link out there. Let me jump in here and pin it to the top of the chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat if you guys want to come up, rock out, have the conversation. But But we've got all sorts of stuff going on globally. Everybody's pulling out of the market. People are now trying to actively time the market. This is the reason I prefer to be a long-term investor. Like I have no need to time. I am building for income. So I'm waiting for my check at the end of this month to see how much I get. I mean, we'll see what goes on tomorrow because since tomorrow's the halving, we'll see what the market's doing during the day because I might buy a few more $100 of my YBTC just to see. And then because after that we've got a whole nother week. Yeah, we got a whole nother week before the end of the month. So we could potentially, because I mean after the halving, there's either going to be another continued sell-off. And I'm talking about immediately after, like tomorrow, like when we get down to the countdown, people are either going to start buying like crazy or there's going to be a continued sell-off through the weekend, maybe through the end of the month. And then we're going to start seeing it taper off. But with the ETF still buying, as soon as the massive sell-off stops, we're just left ticking back up. And then it's going to be based on what the stock market and what the global macroeconomic situation is, because we're not absolved from it. But I mean, Bitcoin's done some, I mean, the 2020 bull run was a great example. We still had a bull run. And that was a terrible macroeconomic market. It was absolutely horrible. It was abysmal. Everything was bad. We just didn't run up as high as we should have, but we still had a run. And it was a darn good one because 2020 was a great year for me. And that run was cut short and stunted every step of the way. So we're gonna have to see about it. We're gonna see about it. What's everybody rocking on in the chat? Nobody want to come up and kick it? We just doing fun stuff today. Okay, so I said after we got 10 people in here, which we have over 10 now, including the Rumble family, I was gonna play something to lighten the mood. And so here it is. Y'all gonna love this one. This is interesting. Hold up. Boom. All right. Y'all just make sure you tap in. This is a good orchestral performance jumping into some relationship stuff.
You filed for divorce right after I gave birth to our son. Carol, that is not my son. You'll be hearing from our lawyer soon. That is your son, not my son. John, he loves you. You are his father, not his father. John, he looks just like you. How can you deny being his father? Looks just like me? Are you serious? Because to me there seems to be one very striking difference. Why can't we just accept that our son has a darker complexion? You are his father, and he deserves your love regardless of the color of his skin. This has nothing to do with our son's skin color, and everything to do with our skin color. White people birth dark-skinned babies all the time. It's totally normal. Yeah, if one of the parents is also dark-skinned. Cassidy, she gave birth to a darker baby. Cassidy was cheating on her husband, so there's that. You cheated on me too, why can't you just admit that? Let's get one thing straight, I never cheated on you. Yeah, you did. Maybe our son would have lighter skin if you stopped drinking all that black coffee. You cannot be serious. You are blaming the coffee.
Oh God. I mean, it's so funny that you gotta laugh so you don't cry, bro. What's going on, T Wriggles? We just having a little bit of fun chilling tonight, man. Tasha Vince said, "Oh wow." Oh, Testify said, "This is dark." T, wow, yeah, man. Oh God, TikTok is good for some things, and that was gold. she told him the kid would have been lighter if he didn't drink all the coffee. Oh no. Oh, conversations I'm happy that I'll never have to worry about having, because that is wild, bro. Like, oh, these poor white dudes are down bad right now, man. They're gonna be taking an L the rest of the year off that one. That is rough. Like, oh man, we just we had to lighten it up because it's all financial doom and gloom, and that was a really well made orchestral, cinematic, photographic pictation of what some people out here got to deal with, and it just makes me happy that I'm single. Like, it really does. I'm just like, that's a whole can of problems that I ain't gotta worry about. Bro, Natasha, exactly, Natasha. She said, for those of you listening and not watching, Natasha said, you'd think the first thing she'd say is, fine, let's do a DNA test. She blamed the coffee. Exactly. Oh my, dude. These chicks are wild. And it's unfortunate, but I mean, we do every once in a while get some comedic gold like that. And we just gotta thank our lucky stars. I mean, it makes you appreciate where you're at and why you're there. That's all I'm saying. I'm just like, like this ain't an issue for me. Like, I don't have to worry about no coffee. Only coffee I have is the 1 cup in the morning, bro. And that's a conversation that I hope none of us ever have to have. Like, that is wild. That is wild. So yeah, we're doing that. Jumping through here, we got the Bitcoin halving, and we're down to 22 hours now. God, you know what would be cool? If I had the gumption for it. Uh-oh, Casey Mo's in the house. Appreciate you, brother. Been a minute, a hot one. Salute. Absolutely. I totally understand. I literally got off work, came home, took a shower, threw on a shirt, lit some candles. It smells good in here now. And yeah, dude. It's been a hot minute, bro. And I understand. Like, you're about to get unbusy. I'm about to get super busy. We got artisan tour homes to do, which is not fun for me because it's the house that I'm on, of course. So there's that. And yeah, we're doing the dang on diggy dang thing. But yeah, hope you're doing good. I'm 100% with Natasha. Hope you and the son are doing great. And yes, also agreeing with Natasha, you have been missed, brother. Hope you are doing well. Oh man, because I tell you what, we's tired out here, boss. You know what I'm saying? Tired, ready to take some vacation time, dude. All you got to do is let me know, Casey. We live in the same town. Like, there's literally negative 20 excuses. I was like, if Pookie Hybrid can call me while I'm at work, and you can call me. Mr. Kev called me today. Mr. Robinson out here in these streets called, have a talk about some money. He is out there on his grind. Is what it is. Like, I'm not hard to get a hold of, for real. I just be dirty all the time during the day, Monday through Thursday. But, I'm off like 3 Fridays a month. So, we can make that work. But yeah, dude, it's rough out here. Everything's expensive. They keep lying to us about inflation. They keep saying that inflation's like 3%. And I'm like, bro, this ice cream is not going up 3%. It's going up a lot. a lot. Eggs, a lot. Food is expensive. Like, I mean, I'm noticing the grocery bills. I mean, I'm managing it well, but I could see that if I was making less, like, it could be a problem. And which is actually very motivating for me. Like, every time I see stuff going up, I'm like, bro, I need this portfolio kicking out the money to pay for this stuff. Like, that's the way that I feel about it. Like, I'm trying to get over to living off of my dividends as soon as possible, because relying on work, like that sounds like a setup for immediate failure, unless you're just relying on work for an income to fuel something else. Like, it ain't working like what it used to. It ain't like it was back in the day where you could just be somewhere for 30 years, put in your solid 40, call it a day. Everybody's talking about work-life balance. And the worst time to be talking about work-life balance, like, the financial system's actively falling apart, and people are talking about work-life balance. I'm like, what balance do you have in a collapsing system, aside from getting yourself in a position to where, like, when it collapses, you aren't getting hit with bricks. Like how what balance are you looking for? Like this is actively spiraling to not working, and people won't work-life balance. You want to go home and rest? Like, really? That's what we're doing. We're going home and taking naps and then complaining about how expensive stuff is. That is crazy. That is the literal craziest thing ever to me. Like, I don't understand. It does not necessarily make sense. Uh-oh, Roz is sending me pictures. He out here doing dirty work. Oh, snap. Dude, Roz is out there doing the work, bro. But yeah, no, it's like when it comes to balance, like we're talking about what's going, like the topic of the show, because I just want to have an open discussion. I just want to talk about what's going on out here. We talking about everybody's having their soft boy era. That's what we're doing now. We soft boys now, y'all. And you know, God dang it. See, now I'm gonna have to look it up. Like I gotta go in now. Like now we gotta talk about it. I gotta search it. Oh, come on, man. Go to YouTube. Hold up. Or soft guy era. It's not soft boy era. It's soft guy era. My bad. I don't want to diminish the movement, but this is this is gonna be so funny. And it's going viral. It's an interesting take. You know what? We just gonna pick this first one because I haven't seen it. Uh-oh. Who this is? Oh, snap. It's the homie. What up, T? Devalian Sense. What's going on? Checking in. Hope all is well. All is better than I deserve because we are going to win no matter what over here. Like, I was just a little bit drowsy. You know, I got my water, though. We run on water in the evenings. You're muted.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need my water, man. What's up, Ray? What's baby?
Going on, dude? So I've been doing filtered water, but check it out. I found this stuff. It's called real sugar, and it's actually got like all the real salt. It's got all the trace minerals in it. It's supposed to be salt, but it's like salt. Like it's like got the minerals and stuff. And so I throw a little hair of it in here. That way my water's got some minerals in it, so it's a little bit better because I filter my water, but then it's like it's water, but like it's like water from the faucet, and I'm just like, I don't know what they do with that water anymore. I don't know that I trust it.
I don't. I'm in LA. I don't trust nothing.
Yeah, so I filter it, and then I throw my little bit of salt in there. You can't even taste it, so I get some trace minerals, and I feel like in my mind, I'm willing myself to do better. You know?
Hey, if that's the goal you set, and that's what you will receive, Ray. Off top, for real. Have you ever tried hydrogen water, like hydrogen 3 water that's going on? I've been hearing that.
No, what the hell is that?
Yeah, like this is some old new type of different water. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Does it give you superpowers or stronger erections or something? I'm just like, how we tweaking water, bro?
Yo, I'm down for whatever at this point. Charge me up. That's what I need. I need that all day.
I literally I crawled up on top of my van, bro. My 40-year-old ass crawled on top of my van during the solar eclipse and laid out there and looked at it on top of the van. Trying to get a superpower, bro. Didn't get shit. I was upset, bro. I was like, bro, I'm ready to laser burn this house down.
Yeah.
But no, nothing.
Did you have the glasses? Did you have those?
No, I just squinted. I can still see most of the time.
Oh, I saw him for the first time, and my neighbor gave me these glasses, yo.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yo, I saw everything. Now, listen here, Ray. What I saw, I'm in Cali.
Yeah.
So what I saw, I don't know what everyone else was seeing. I really don't. I saw, this is what I saw. I can't even show you. All I saw was the sun and whatever that black thing was. And it looked like Pac-Man. But everyone else was seeing like this full eclipse. And, you know, I'm sitting back just watching everything, listening. And I'm, wait a minute, what's going on? Why am I seeing something different from everyone else? So I really thought that
your
was
eyes
strange.
is bad.
Hey, listen, I got 40/40 vision out here.
He said, bro, you blind, bro. Oh my goodness, what's going on, Travel One? Okay, so have you heard about this this soft guy era?
No, what's going on? I try not to do trendy things. You know what I mean?
It's so at first, when I first heard it, I was very adamant. I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But so I did a little deep dive into it. I was like, you know what? Troll these bitches, bro. I was like, troll them, bro. Make these they big mad too. I'm like, fuck these bitches, dude. Troll them to death, bro. Because it's so obnoxious, but like chicks are getting so mad about it, so mad. And
let me see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Okay. I'm gonna pull this up. Hold on. Oh, hold up. I gotta start over. Don't do this to me. See, I muted it. So we're gonna Charles in Charge reacts. We're gonna react to Charles in Charge reacts. We're gonna see what
holler with my last video about the soft guy era, the whole drizzle movement, right? I understand and I know exactly what it is. But what you men fail to realize that's participating in this so-called satire, this so-called sarcasm that's going on, this whole little made-up movement, what you don't realize is that real masculine men do not reciprocate the energy.
Who in the blue hell are you?
Listen, what a time we're in, where men are deciding to stand up, speak out, voice their opinions and what they agree and disagree with. Of course, you're going to have those who choose to use the same old tactics that worked in the past, but not so much nowadays. Sign language, shames, insulting, guilting men need to be right. But the old guard is out. Those things no longer work. Men have wisened up and caught on to the trick game. And it has women who don't want to change, who only see men as a tool they should be allowed to pick up and put down at their convenience, furious and frantic.
Okay.
Grown-ass man coming on the internet talking about some drizzle. Talking about some, why I want my gas pumped too. I want my car door opened too. When we go on a date, I want to go 50-50.
Okay, so this is just the women. So this is, you see how big mad they are, T. So I found what I was looking for. Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah,
you ready?
I'm ready.
So now we're gonna get it. We're gonna get what the men's saying. All right.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. This is great.
I'm hyped for this for you that we're experiencing this together. This is gonna be good. Okay, so
the soft guy era movement is promoting partnership. So you're telling me you are a grown woman and you're my woman and you can't put up 50% of the bills? You're broke and lazy. I wouldn't want to be committed to a broke, lazy bitch. That doesn't even make sense to me. The bills while you stay home, make them weak ass meals, do that weak ass Pilates sessions you do every single day, while you say, oh, are we sending our kids to private school? How the fuck can we do that, bitch? How? I'm paying all of your bills and I'm paying for your lifestyle. How the fuck are we going to send our kids to private school? Well, goody. Well, you're not supposed to date if you're not ready to spend money. You're not supposed to date if you don't have your things in order. Okay. And don't be mad when men only want to get married around the ages of 30 to 35, because we're working with women that don't want to work together. So we have to come to the table with everything figured out. Oh, these men are not trying to get married. They're trying to get married late. Well, I'm sorry, bitch. You want me to pay all the bills and take care of all the shit in the house monetarily for the kids. So like, who's really winning here? it really don't look like the black community. We're losing. White people, they get married 18 to 25, band together, buy a couple houses. They're going 50-50. They put their kids in private school. We out here arguing, hey, how come you didn't send me money for my hair and nails? Bitch, go to hell. I really want you to take that.
Okay. So hold on. We're gonna go through these one at a time. So
Yeah.
that one specifically, I can't look. I'll say this from a cultural perspective. The expectation and what these women put out on TikTok don't even work now. And I understand that, Anton gonna be on my neck about it. It's just the reality of what it is. Like, you can talk about going and chasing the bag all you fucking want. You can have these conversations about, men are supposed to do this, men are supposed to do that, all you want. But the reality of it is, the reason that specifically the quote unquote black community is at the bottom is because we don't work together. It's the truth. I can reference, bro, I'm in the process of roughing in a 20,000 square foot house right now. We're in construction phase on it. 20,000 square feet. And it's not for two people. It's for an entire family. Both sets of in-laws are going to be living there. The kids live there. The parents live there. Banded together. They're working and functioning as a fucking unit. And these chicks are talking about, you got to pay for everything. And like, we're going to get ahead like that. And then also, we don't want to work with anyone outside of the community, which also is asininely stupid. Yeah. Like, you can work towards retiring each other. Like, you know what? And this is what I've been saying, period. I'm like, if I'm with a spouse prior to a certain point, because if I get my dividends to where I'm retiring, fuck you, bitch. Like you came in and I didn't have to work. Sorry, me first at that point. But if I was to be married before I got to that point, and what's going on? Spaces in the building. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Lost my train of thought. I'm looking at the chat, which is I'm not supposed to do. Shout out Red Lipstick Vibes, also in the building. Appreciate you. But if you're coming into a situation and we were working together and like it was somebody who got there before I get to the finish line for me, right? I would retire my wife first. I would, because like at minimum, I would at least want to have something set up so that during the formative years that your child's there, like them, like 0 to 5, 6 or something like that, until they're in like kindergarten, whenever they're going to go to school. I would want her fully immersed in embedding our principles on the child. Right. So I would retire her first. Shout out Jay every day. What's going on? But in this current market, the people that the gurus and the Anton Daniels, where they get to shame you into being poor or whatever because they can buy $1 bazillion worth of shit, it's not real. People don't actually function like that, and the ones that do built to that point, and normally the chicks that are in those positions were there before that was the position. They didn't just show up and stay home. That just wasn't what it is. And I mean, even referencing Anton, like they built together for a while and he was like, cool, we're making so much now. You come out first. Totally respectable. Definitely makes sense. But to put that burden on men in this market today and be like, just go get more money. Just go get more money. Like, they're...
Do they think money grows on trees or something?
Well, no, that's just what apparently what you tell niggas. I don't know. They believe the shit.
Let me get this. I'll do what happened in Greece a couple weeks ago. I'll chain my truck around an ATM, rip it out of the bank wall, and drive it down the street.
Right.
Hold on. Travel in Athens, by the way.
Travel One said, black women have always worked and fed the black man because black men can't survive without black men can't survive without the black woman. Has always been clear. I don't necessarily agree with that comment. I mean, I don't know. Like me personally, the only black woman who's ever fed me was my mom and my grandma. So Like, I've been doing it by myself pretty fucking successfully. And everyone else that I know, I mean, at least in my circle, I don't know any black men who are relying on black women like that. So, I mean, at least in my small window of conjecture, and I understand that from the black woman's perspective, that's all you see. So, so like it's, but I'm like, what caliber of men are we dealing with here? Because it's not a bunch of reckless rays. Because like I said, my mom and my grandmother are the only black women that ever fed me, and it wasn't in a reliant sense. It was just like, we're family and I live at your house. So like I don't know about
dude. I know that a lot of communities comment
100%.
like a
no.
So house.
So travel one says men are to carry burdens, right? Exactly, and I agree with you. But my question,
That's
travel,
facts.
is who? My question is, you're saying that you guys all just want to be housewives, which is fine. But how does that work when you're financially competing in a collapsing system? Indian people don't do that. Both spouses are working. Doctors. They just get relevant jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like no other culture is going, hey, we got to get back to like some sort. We're at the bottom. We got an issue. Half of us don't want to fucking work. What the fuck are you talking about? If you're at the bottom, everyone fucking works. Like you're all in a hole together. And I say you're all because like I don't ascribe to the whole blackness. That's a class denomination that I'm not a part of. But if you're in a hole as a culture, if you want to call it that, and half of the culture saying, well, we're going to pair up so that we can work together as units, but I'm going to stop doing what I was doing before you got here on this way up. Like, I don't.
Right. You know, I want to ask you a question here. Maybe you can.
No, hold on. Travel one. I'm going to
ahead.
correct you there. I moved out when I was 16. And then I did come home for a short stint of years, but I didn't eat the food at that house. So my black mother hasn't fed me since I was fucking 16.
17
like, she hasn't had to. I haven't taken a dime from that woman since I was 16. You can ask her. Like, she will tell you the only time she ever gets to give me anything is on my birthday, and that's if I go over there to see them. And I don't normally do that because I don't want shit from her. Because I did do this myself. Like, and she'll tell you straight up, they raised me to not fucking need anybody. Like,
see, I'm a second child. I'm a second child, Ray.
Yeah.
I'm a second child. So out the gate, I'm independent. You know, I want to kind of do and experience everything. You know, I didn't need my parents for that support. Whatever I did for me. I didn't need them rah in the background. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I feel bad as hell if I have to ask my mother for anything. Even when I was young, it was just I felt bad, bro. I was like, you know, because of the turmoil was going on too. At the same time, it was just like, moms, you don't even got to worry about me. You got to worry about your other two sons, but not me.
So to that point, I mean, I think I always tell people, everybody that I have access to, these young, like whenever I have access to pour game into somebody younger than me, I tell them that. I'm like, the bare minimum that you can do as a fucking adult is not be a draw on your parents. They raised you. They poured everything into you. Like, if you're out, be out. If you're going to be there strategically. I don't even care that if people live at home. If it's strategic, one of the new kid that we got that's kind of become like a little mentee of mine, he was telling me he's got one of his girlfriend's little friends. She works at Cracker Barrel. And apparently if you're a shift lead, you make about 70 grand a year there. And she throws it, she likes to throw it in his face that she makes more than him. But she lives at home and bitch doesn't even know what fucking net worth is. Like, and this is the issue, because like the other thing that I've seen along with this kind of soft guy era narrative that's going around is, oh, well, you know, it's just hard for men to accept a boss babe because men have an issue with women making more than them. I've personally dated women who have completely eclipsed I've dated women who are actually rich, like self-made, like actual rich ones. Now, Travel One, mind you, they weren't black, so there's also this, but there wasn't a chip on their shoulder, and rich people actually don't talk about their salaries. That was like one of the things, the entire relationship that never fucking came up was how much either of us made. It was just blatantly obvious. You date a hedge fund manager, she makes a lot of fucking money. You date a C-suite executive at Koch brothers, she makes a lot of money. But it never came up. There was never a conversation about it. And so, like, again, when we talk about people not being able to work together, like the boss babes of other cultures are going, cool, like we can partner up. Like, this is like, this is where we're trying to go. Does this work? Are the conversations. But Travel One specifically, so men are letting the economy collapse. Why, Reckless Ray? So men are incompetent, it seems. Most men are peasants. Most people are peasants. Most people are average or below. like, let's be honest. So so like this always comes back to a who. Who are you talking to? Are we talking about collectively? Because if you want to talk collectively, then I would say that it comes down to financial literacy, which black people do not have, and an ability to navigate within a system and an ability to adapt. And everything that I'm seeing from the ashy knuckled revolutionaries that want to rally against the man, they want to be isolationists, which is literally the beginning of every downfall for every civilization. When you isolate, you are no longer competing in anything. And you're becoming insular, which means that the pool can only get smaller, which is stupid. It doesn't work. Right. And there's within the culture a war between the two halves. So now they can't work together. But this comes back to a point where if economically you are at the bottom, people don't come here. Like, you don't see immigrants come here and the wife just stays home. They both figure out a hustle, even if they don't speak the language. They're like, get out there and like sell some shit on this sidewalk. And like, we got to help the family so we can fucking eat. We're at the bottom. We don't want to be. Nobody else thinks that they're going to go and just be like, hey, it's the 1950s and I want to stay at home and you're going to go do something. That was an exclusive window in America, which is why this affects Americans specifically. But then on the flip side of that, we also want to be individualists. Didn't they? Wait a second. Since the community's doing so well, Travel One, didn't y'all just lose the Black House? Didn't that nigga just rip all y'all off?
For real.
And now they airing out dirty laundry online. So this ain't, I mean, I'd say the culture is the issue. They're stupid. Like, this is an issue of stupidity. It's an issue of unrealistic expectation. It's an issue of people constantly pointing fingers instead of getting to fucking work. It's that simple. No. USA men we are in an economy where we are specifically, even most people don't even know how money works, Travel One. You still got people out there saying buy everything in cash during an inflationary market. Like, people don't know how money works, and then the gurus you guys look to don't tell you the truth. They don't tell you what works. Or they give you a half truth. They'll give you a little bit of what works.
That's right.
But they'll give you just enough that you need them so you can give them money. That's the cycle that we go through. The people who know how money works are amongst themselves. They don't mess with losers. They help the people that want to get to where they're at. But people don't actually want to do that. Like, I could tell you, I can't tell you how many of these young cats come up and they're like, yo, I want to, especially when I had my Chrysler 300. And people were like, yo, how did you get this car? That was back when Chrysler 300s were cool. And, I'd be like, cool, like, we can go grab a coffee. Like, I can talk to you about it. And then, like, as soon as we start talking about hard work, it's a one meeting deal. They never want to follow up after that. Everybody thinks they're going to get a hack. Everybody thinks they're going to get stuff tomorrow. Americans and the West in general have a short-term view and a short-term mindset. You're a TV dinner generation, and you just don't want to work hard for 10 years. That's just the reality of the thing. Like, that's the most disheartening thing you can say to anyone who's under the age of 20, I'd say 30 right now. Hey, how am I going to get rich? Be like, cool, we need to line out a 10-year plan. 10 years? Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to work. And within the Black community specifically, y'all want to work together. Like, and I mean, it's not just a Black community thing, because there's a bunch of white chicks now that are ascribing to that logic and that ideology. And they're single baby mamas now.
Mm-hmm.
See them all the time. Look good too.
Yeah.
And they're no longer able to figure it out. The issue is the smaller part of a community, of a collective, when you're talking about a country, the more vulnerable is the smaller group. So everything, and that's one of the things that I always tell people. I'm like, I used to be super mad about systemic racism and all that shit. And then I stopped being mad, because I was like, everything that they did to the Black community is reflecting in theirs now. Because we're all here together. White people fucked their own country up, being assholes to us. Congratulations. You shot yourselves in the fucking foot, then you shot yourself in the shin, and now you've done shot yourself in the leg. Hope we don't bleed out, because we all stuck in the same fucking place. So everything that they implemented in our culture that did happen has spilled into theirs. When they tried to put crack in our neighborhood and they thought it was just going to stay in the Black neighborhood, now we got a nationwide drug problem and they dying more than we are. Like,
yeah.
Like this isn't you don't have an ecosystem where you get to be shitty to people that you then acclimate into the ecosystem where, like, that shit doesn't get back on you. Like, it just doesn't work like that. That's not how civilizations work. So while we are experiencing it worse, they are also experiencing it too. The red pill space was started by white dudes. It does go back to the man, but I mean, all the rights that you have were given to you by men. Travel One, you're right. Men gave you those rights. That's what we do. Women complain and we fix shit. It's just most of the time women, up until when we fixed all the problems, we're complaining about, like, getting raided and butchered and stolen and bred by other tribes. They're like, fucking protect us. Like, go out there and hunt some boars and shit. Now that we're all in the pool, y'all said you wanted to work. You were allowed to work. You said you wanted to be modern housewives. You modern housewives are slavery. We don't like that's slavery, right? You said you wanted to work. We allowed you to work. And, like, look at that. There was a financial gain and an incentive for you to say that, but you did, and you got allowed to do it. I want to be able to do whatever the hell I want with my body. Cool. Do it. I want to be able to do this. We want to be head of household. Do it. The government came in and incentivized you to get all the men out of the house. Did it. Why are these men shitty? Like, you raised them. Like, where'd the men go? You kicked them out so that you could get welfare because the man wasn't making as much money as welfare, apparently. Like, I don't know. I wasn't there for that. But I'm telling you, in the space that we live now, to say that all men, and I'll say the majority of people are average and don't understand how stuff works. And we come from cultures where people just don't know about money. It happens to white people too. The only difference is every white person ain't expected to go to a trailer park to save a white person until they die. Like, that's just not what they do. Everybody else discards the trash. It's what it is. There's always going to be people at the bottom. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like we're going to have that conversation as though I care, because me personally, I don't like at all, period. Like, if you want to do better, I'm down with it. Oh, snap, Saint in the building. If you want to do better, I'm down with it and I can rock with that. But, like, if you're not moving in the same direction, cool. You can stay where the hell you at. And when you're ready to move in that direction, come holler at me. But I'm not helping nobody who ain't ready, and I ain't helping nobody who ain't willing to do the work. Like, it's just a waste of my fucking time. Like, I got money to get. I got moves I can be making during the time that I'm sitting there talking to them. So I won't.
You know, Ray.
No. The men are going drizzle in response to the stuff that women put out there. And so we gotta. So hold on. Let me get into the next one because I think these are funny. Like I'm starting to understand now. So we gonna pick another one of these at random. Hold up a second. Let me see here. What we got? Let's see what the dude. Let's see what the dudes from another culture got to say.
Kings, this girl sends me a message, says, "Hey, handsome, how's your day?" So I send her a message back, "Not a good day." She's like, "Oh no, what's wrong?" I'm like, "I was day trading, took the long position in DJT, lost $25,000. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you make it back." I instantly hit her with a block. First of all, I'm in my soft guy era. I'm not day trading to lose money. If you find out that I lost $25,000 in the stock market, I better see you put that $25,000 back in my brokerage account. Drizzle, drizzle. If you can't put it in my brokerage account, Zell me the money right now. Drizzle, drizzle. Second, I should not have had to tell you that I was having a bad day. You should be able to feel my energy, drizzle, drizzle. If I manifested you because I don't chase, I attract, you should know already how I'm feeling before you send me that text message. Drizzle, drizzle. And strike three, don't even start with "Hey, handsome" or any of that BS. Do not start my day with the message without first sending me a Cash App notification that there's funds in my account. If you wanted to, you would. If you want me in your life, you would. If you don't, someone else will. No more brokies in 2024. Kings, this girl sends me a message, says, "Hey, handsome, how's your day?"
Oh my god, it's so good. That was perfect.
Hey, this is off the
How
chain.
is that not fucking great?
This is off the chain. Yo, Ray. Look, listen, Ray. Look. I can understand how men are feeling and going through what we're going through, yo. You know what I'm saying? And from the pimp world, right? Look, just from the pimp world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they said, it's always best to be chosen. Like have her choose you. As the guy said, attract. But have her choose you, because then if something bad happens, she would love to help. She wants to see you rise. She wants to she wants to take you from level 5 to level 10. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're not with these type of women, you know what I'm saying? Because that's love to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's being lovable, you're being lovable, and you know what I'm saying? You're going to make her rise. She's going to make you rise. She won't let you fall. Do you know what I'm saying? And all of that, that's love to me. And if you have a woman like that, man, shouts out to you, man. You're doing well. But if you're having the, what we can say, the programmed, the ones that are buying into whatever the hell's going on here, I really don't know what's going on here. You know what I mean? If the women are buying into that, you can't do that, fellas. You can't. I don't care how good the booty looks. I don't care how good the hair is. You can't. You got to fight yourself and say, "Nah, this ain't for me." I fall back.
I mean, you can smash.
Hey, see,
hey, bro, you ain't got a lot to kick it.
When you smash, though, if it depends. If you really put it on her, okay, then you won't be as so attached to her like that. But if she got the wop going, and problems can happen. Problems can happen. You gotta be strong. If you know what I'm saying, Ray, you strong.
Gotta be strong. You said you gotta be strong.
That's why the blue pill was invented. That's why we have the chewable now.
Dude,
I said a chewable.
He said he got the chewable.
Wow.
God. He said he's coming back for round 2. He starts chewing about halfway through. Like, wait a second. I got you.
Hey.
Yo, I just recently heard this drizzle stuff.
No. This is what messed me up. They're talking about having AI boyfriends and girlfriends.
It's already happening.
I'm in. Sign me the fuck up. I just need somebody to send me some nice text every once in a while. I'm good.
Like, yo,
that's what we got your man for,
dude. Right?
Hey, see, look, this is what's going on in Japan, right? Because everyone in Japan, if they know that you have these VR machines, right? Yeah. They know it's not for gaming. Everyone knows it's not for gaming. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the.
It's gotta have the pelvic attachment. That's when it's not for gaming no more.
Dude, are you gonna put the VR headset and hook up with Laura Croft?
Yeah, the whole sensory part. You know what I'm saying? And now the population for Japan has gone down because of these VR machines. Because the man is saying
they've also, but the other thing is though, if you want to get technical, the reason their population has gone down is because Japan is a very agreeable country. They're very agreeable now.
What do you mean?
Like, remember, old school Japan used to just roll up on other continents that was way bigger than theirs and be like, "We taking shit. Also, we'll eat you." Like straight savagery. But after Hiroshima, they were like, "Yo, we just don't nobody be violent no more." They said, "Fuck it." And so dudes don't approach women there anymore. They have a problem with dudes approaching women, period. Like, they're not talking to girls, which is what's going to happen here because we are actively neutering these young men. Like, it's interesting. And like Saint can attest to this. Like, when we go out to the club, it's a different vibe. Because like these dudes are short now. They're all tiny, little kings, and they're running around meek, shoulders slumped, just like, "Oh, can I talk to Cynthia? Like, we're all equals." Like, I don't know what to do. And like me and Saint roll in there and just take all the pussy from them. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Truly, they want you to be a man. They want you to be
Facts.
a man.
Well, no, and Travel's right. She said women still want warriors. They still want warriors.
That's
but
right.
The problem is this, and Travel, I'll tell you, this is the same issue that I had when I was coming up because I came out of a single mother household. So I just grew up thinking you just listen to what women say they want and do that. What do you want? Oh, I want a guy who's like this and is like this. And you're like, cool. That's what gets into your pants. I'm going to do that. You're just a really good friend.
Cyndi Lauper told you they just want to have fun, and you can't have fun all the time. Okay.
Right. Right. And so like my thoughts on this whole soft guy era thing at this point is I think it's a hilarious troll. And I think it's funny because these dudes are basically just saying the same shit that these chicks say on TikTok. And they're like, look at how bad Trouble One is. Like, these chicks are getting mad about it. Like, it's hilarious.
They not realize it's the troll. That's the crazy part about it. The fact that they're like taking the bait so hard. Like, that's what's crazy about the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's funny because like after you watch a few of these, you're just like, oh, so they're just literally saying exactly what the chick said. And then the chick's like, I don't like it when you say that to me. Now it's zesty. Now it's all this stuff. It's like, that's exactly what she said. Like, what? But we're also equals, right? Like, you a boss, right? Like, if everybody's a boss, no one's the fucking boss. And I mean, this is what you're seeing happening culturally is a classic example of what happens when women want to compete with men. They have to weaken them. They have to weaken them in order for them to be able to compete. Men's mental health. You guys should go get therapy and be told you're pieces of shit and sad too, so you can be on the same drugs we are because we've been on them longer, so we can fucking compete. Like, that's the only reason this shit is what it is. And once they convince these dudes to stand down, it's like every single civilization. And I don't think this is going to change because we got nukes. There ain't no civilization that we know of that was completely gynocentric, that was run by women, that survived. There's no incentive outside of the fact that we have a big ass ocean that acts as a moat around our country for most of it, except for Russia. They could drive here with tanks, just so y'all know. And California ain't equipped to fucking defend us. Like, that's where all the weakest people are, if you haven't noticed. But like,
hey, watch out! Hey, we strong out here though,
bruh. Not enough of you. You need to move here, bro. You need to gird up. Whatever men are left need to go ahead and come on to the Midwest so that we can fucking build a wall, bro.
Like, freaking salt the earth down here, my guy.
Though, but I mean, honestly, you're telling me that there is a benefit to these weak men that, because I'm telling you, whoever came up with this, that is not a posture of strength. And Travel One is right in that respect. it's funny. It's giving back that energy, but like I'm saying, like leaders lead. They don't match energy. You set tone. You set tone.
Absolutely.
And so what we're looking at is a culture where you've beaten these dudes down, and now they're lashing back emotionally in the most funniest of hilarious ways possible. I mean, it's definitely better than running all over with cars. Come on, let's be honest. So I mean, at least we get a chuckle out of this shit. It's funny. It's funny. But this is a sign of what happens, because who's influencing young men the most? It's not other men, really, at this point. That's the reason y'all don't want Andrew Tate or people like myself talking to men, because we're going to tell them to do push-ups, fucking go punch something or someone, whatever, and, get some dirt on you and go be a fucking man. But y'all don't want that. So who has access to these men? Who are creating these fucked up men? The school system's filled with women. Mostly single mother homes for generations at this point. What like, so that you can cripple them, and we tell all the women, you got to go out there and you got to compete with these men and you got to be strong, and you tell little boys that they're bad and to shut up. And then you wonder where all the men went. Like, it's a self-reinforcing circle, because those dudes are going to simp out for you and you will be repulsed by them. But that's what you made. That's what you keep telling them you want. Women aren't even honest, because honesty doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good when I say, I don't want to date a chick that is morbidly obese because it reminds me of Lizzo, bro. And I ain't trying to fuck her because she nasty. It doesn't sound good, but it's honest. It is honest.
Yeah.
It's also honest when I say that if I drink too much, I might fuck Lizzo. I'm nasty. Because it's honest, bro. You catch me on the wrong night, I done blacked out. Lizzo might get it, bro. You might have a shot, but that don't mean that's what I wanted. Like, I mean, technically speaking, if we talk about Me Too, I'd be filing a case based on what these women are doing.
Here's the crazy part, Ray. I feel like they want masculine men, but I feel like a lot of them have come to accept the bullshit. Like, it's like, yeah, it's almost like, yeah, that's kind of what they're used to. So it's like, okay. So so you surprise them when you're actually masculine. And when I say masculine, I mean the real masculine, not like not a douchebag. I'm talking a guy who just, you have some moral, you got some character about yourself. You got some fucking standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
And when they encounter that, they're like, oh my God, I can get to act like a woman. I don't have to, like, damn, girl, that's your default. Your default is to, but I feel like it really is a lot of women's default is to be that super strong, got to get the bag, got to be taken care, because they've come to accept that, like, yo, we're cooked cookies out here.
I don't have a problem with that. Like, that's fine as long as you can turn it off. The issue is they don't turn it off. Like, there was a podcast I was listening to, and it was God, she's a content creator and she does personal finance or whatever, but she's like, yeah, I make more than my fiance, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, men who don't like women who make more than them are just insecure. And it was like, her whole narrative was, it was the man's fault. And I was like, are you sure it's not the fact that, like, when women get a little bit of money under them and then they think they're doing something, that they then carry a chip on their shoulder about their new position and newfound quote unquote power? Because I'm like, like, I could understand, and I do know that there are some men who that is a trigger for them. They're like, oh, you're getting to the bag and you're making more than me, I'm supposed to have all the money. I get it. Those men do exist. But I've seen way more women get put into a better position, and then all of a sudden this dude's a piece of shit and a bum when he was dope up until you got this position. Now you think you need to be doing something else. Because, like, normally, under most normal circumstances outside of these, like, celebrity ecosphere systems that everybody likes to point and reference to, most men, when they get to their bag, they keep the chick that was with them. And I can attest that from clients that I personally have, where dude's a literal billionaire and his wife is not attractive, in my opinion. Captor.
Yeah, that's love.
Mean as hell too. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, cool, like this is my chick. Like, whatever. We came up together. Like, I'm keeping her. Like,
yeah.
That's a standard, not, oh, well, I'm getting to the bag now. You've got to level up and you've got to do X, Y, and Z, and like you gotta like if you didn't want the job, why'd you take the position? Like that's the way that I look at that. But I'm like, there's no reason to flip things, and like I feel like a lot of women do that. They're like, cool, like I'm the boss babe now, and then they're going, I'm going to destroy this man who's here because now I do everything. You're a stay-at-home dad, you worthless sack of shit. Like, I make the rules.
Right. You know what's the other problem I also see? When they do find a good man, they don't know how to treat him well. They abuse him. They verbally, physically abuse him. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
That's right.
That happened to me. So, you know, when I went through that, my fucking mind was like, you know what? Bitch, stay the fuck away from me before I pop you one. Because you're gonna hate it when I do that.
You said I'm gonna get you too.
Yeah, but my point is trying
you
to
said
get
the knuckle sandwiches around here are gourmet.
I am a chef, you know.
I know. It's the only reason I went there.
And that was I'm on shoulders on top of that. But no, seriously, joking aside, like when they find a good man, they don't know how to treat him correctly. Like we're just looking for a feminine, beautiful, big tit, big ass, a good sucking cock dick woman. You know what I'm saying?
He went straight forward on that
now.
one, bro. He been waiting all night.
That's real.
Let me say it.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You're not asking a lot, but when you do find somebody who, okay, you know, you want a few dates, you try to get to know them and everything, like the fucking devil comes out of them, like in the thirst on sandals and shit like that. Like, what the fuck happened to the sweet woman I met 4 weeks ago?
Yeah,
that you see where I'm going with this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. One of the other things that I see here is like women specifically. I mean, this is Saint. Tell me if I'm lying.
All right.
What we have going on here in our city, which is a terrible dating city, there's like way more men or more. Yeah, there's more men than women here, which makes a bad dating city because the women don't have to compete anymore for real, and because there's just not enough of them.
Thanks.
But what you see here is you see these really hot chicks with these goober ass dudes, and like they'll go find like the bummiest dudes ever to go hook up with, and it's wild, and like they seek them out, like they're like the bottom dwelling dudes. It's like Pookies of all.
They'll hook up with bottom feeders, but then they'll have paymasters.
Also true. But they'll go and look for these dudes, and they'll be walking around in public like the dude, like it's the dude equivalents of our 3 a.m. scooters, bro. But they take them out during the daylight hours. Like it's crazy. There's like, nope, I'm just out with this dude. Like, who's paying for the meal? Me. It's like shit. And this dude's emaciated, looking like a fucking wraith. Like what? Like, dude looked like he just escaped from the border. Like,
and you know what? I used to kind of do that. I used to date girls in my 20s. I used to get girls that I know I was better than. You know what I'm saying? So I felt secure. You know what I mean? But then you know, as time goes on, you grow and learn from that. But it seems like that's what the women are doing. Like it's showing signs of insecurity. You know what I'm saying?
They'd rather control the guy than to actually be in a position where
right,
you know what I mean?
right.
That's the problem,
Right.
man. Like I said,
Yeah.
like even back in the day when we used to be messing around with this, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 women we had in our back pockets. Cool. Now the roles got reversed. Now, what the hell show I was watching? You know, when we were, you know, being bums and you know fucking around and being really, you know, down and dirty and all that shit was cool. But now we kind of got to the mentality when you hit 38, you know, 40s, like. Shit, I need a fucking kid. I'm done with this shit. I want a wife. I want to settle down.
You'd be like, "Where's my person at? Where's this bitch?"
Yeah.
Be like,
and please try not to settle. Like fellas, try not to settle. Even ladies too, don't settle. I mean, what's mind blowing is that I understand all the status and the money and all of that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all that shit don't matter. What matters is honestly, I swear, like no one's talking about this, Ray. When I'm in no one.
Never settle. When you have all the women going after like the top 10% of men.
Yeah.
Like I think there's something's got to pay, but like, and it's the issue is it's not a matter of men settling. Men know what they can get. That's just a reality. You get immediate feedback as a man all the time. Like if we all walked into a club, the chicks that rock with us are going to be the chicks that rock with us. You know, grooming down there, he got that wild rock star hair. He going to get some bitches that ain't going to want to talk to me.
Hey,
and I ain't going to qualify for him. I'm going to be like, yo, man, I want that chick. And he was like, yo, she's into the freaking indie dudes. Get the fuck out of here. You don't qualify. And I'm going to go, okay, bro, like immediate feedback. I can't have those girls, right? You know, men always know, like we can get online and these dudes can get in these little boxes and talk all the shit that they want. We know what we qualify for and what we don't. And every once in a while,
about that.
Every once in a while, we luck up and get something we ain't supposed to have. And we just go back to the homies and be like, bro, like, I'm fucking back this shit. You'd be like, you gonna call her? No. Like, I can't deal with that shit. It's like,
here's the other one I see too. So you see this drop down gorgeous woman, everything, the tits, ass, that makeup, whatever, right? She's fucking hot goddamn maintenance. Like you need like a third job, not second, a third job. Yeah. One job for yours, one job for her bills, and one for her taking out for dinner and everything else. Like she wants to go to fucking
grooming. You're coming at it all wrong, dude. When you come into those ones, you the fuck boy, bro. You want to be on the phone as dick. You just doing it wrong. Like I don't. If I see one of them chicks, I'm just like, I'm about to break your back and hope that it breaks it enough that you'll let me at least do that. Like I ain't trying to stick around. Like go get a meal, get me a sandwich. You know I'm broke. Like let's go.
But here's a funny story that actually really happened to me. Say like almost a year ago. So some girl reached out to me, like I was hooking up a while back. You know, I was actually trying to date her and all that stuff, and I fell in a trap. Like she wanted the money and all that shit, and all of a sudden one day she starts ghosting me. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on? Next day comes back in the picture, ghosts me again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? All of a sudden one day she ghosts me for like a couple weeks, and turned into a couple months. All of a sudden I see online about like months down the road. She had a baby. Oh
shit!
You know, here's the fucked up part. She was on drugs the whole fucking time, and the kid. I feel bad for the kid. The kid came all fucked up, you know, all deformed and everything. And now all of a sudden she reaches out to me like, "Hey, we haven't spoken." Like at first I was like, "Fuck you." I went to her. First words. This is what's that for? Like after everything we went through, you play the shit games. You freaking think I want to talk to you? Yeah. How about you go find another drug addict to, you know, support your habit and leave me alone, and I blocked her after that.
Right, dude. Shout out to Cody. But what
about California? Who's talking about Cali out here?
But the difference is with women is if a woman's a solid 3 and she a scooter, right? But within the dudes that are busting her down at 3 a.m. when they don't get what they want out at the club, they got a bad night, get drunk, call the scooter, right? Those chicks, if there's a 8 or a 9 tier level dude in this lexicon, that fucks her at 3 a.m.
That's right.
She is going to believe that is the standard, and that's what she is due to date.
Correct, and that'll happen because a dude will do that. Dude will
100%, 100%. And that's the discrepancy. So when you say don't settle, it's like there has to be a caveat or some small print that says just because a dude busts you down, like I always tell chicks, they're like, oh, well, you know, you don't know who's been coming over here. And I'm like, do they take you out to dinner when the sun's out? Like, have you seen the light of day with them, or are you like a vampire, bro? Because we're having 2 different conversations. Because women go, what a dude will stick his Johnson in is what he will date, which means she's going, I got a chance. He bangs me. No. And I'm like, that ain't how that works for dudes. We'll have sex with things we completely do not care or give a shit about. Like, yeah. Like, and that's the discrepancy. So, like, when it comes to the conversation of settling, it's like, it's not settling if like that's all you can get. like that's not settling at that point. It's like, don't nobody want you, bro.
But the problem is also, Ray, a lot of men, I would say like 80% of men do settle because they don't think they're good enough for the woman they want or the woman they're looking for. You need to have like Paul over on my channel had said he wrote literally a transcript said and handed it to his wife before he became his wife. This is what I'm looking for a woman. That's not a bad fucking idea, to be honest with you. If you
had a
write
sheet,
down,
he had a whole sheet.
He gave her a checklist.
Damn, that sounds,
bro.
That's ridiculous, bro. I got like 8 things, maybe, bro. Like my list is simple. I'm like, can you be pleasant? And do you like to have sex? And like, will you help out with what I got going on? Like,
I encourage every man to have a checklist. Get a checklist for him.
You don't have to hand it to a woman. At least have it for yourself. Say,
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
I want you to be able to cook at least. I want you to be able to at least, walk the goddamn dog. You don't have to wait for me to do it when I get home. Or, be able to change a fucking diaper when the time comes. Or whatever the case. Whatever your checklist is, you need to know what it is. So if you have it down, like mine, one of my checklists is you have to be religious. I'll be straight up there. I'm big in my faith and everything. So the religion part is a big thing with me. So if you were to say you're not the same faith as me, let's say you're bosom or Muslim or whatever the case is, that's not going to work for me. So that to me is a black flag.
So hold on. Travel One said black men love harlots. That's nothing new. Men created red light districts all over the world. Easy access, 100%. But I mean, the caveat is like
backdoor access. Remember that
we ain't gotta. I mean, we ain't. Only certain people got to pay to play though. Like
big facts.
Like, I mean, hold on. Let me drizzle this. On the flip side of that,
drizzle.
Women love being harlots. Women love being harlots for winners. Let's keep it real.
I'm wearing my jersey because we're players out here. Okay, shout out to everybody in the game.
The saying "she'll bust it down for a real one" is a saying for a reason. I'm just gonna leave it.
Pay to play. Godly. Woo! I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the youth, because they're dealing with some stuff that I didn't grow up with. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with
low testosterone levels
and Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? Like I had that R&B music that we just wanted to make love, and I think everybody understood that, right?
Man, you know what? You know
I'm noticing.
T, when the culture lost its way? When we stopped playing hide and go get it in middle school.
Hey.
That's where they got lost, bro.
Yo, if the kids ain't played hide and go get it, you don't
They're
get
not
it.
playing hide and go get it, bro.
You don't
They
get it.
They send in
Like,
whole nudes. They send in whole nudes on Snapchat getting people's daddies locked up.
Boy. They're not playing hide and go get it no more. Hey, I don't know what they're playing.
Check your DMs, bro. Hold on.
Yeah.
Natasha said there are YouTube dating videos where women shoot their shot by first mentioning how good they are in bed. So if that's what the streets are like, have fun. As for me, it's hashtags team stay inside. Agree. Natasha, stay inside. You the last good one. You are last hope. Natasha got to stay in the house.
Look, that's dangerous. Look, for all the fellas, I say this, man, because I got caught up. Like, if I'm going to just say straight out, if you've never had good coochie, beware, yo. Listen, because that can get you caught up too, fellas. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You got to make sure if you've never had bomb diggity, just like goddamn, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? Then hey, beware. This could be a trap. You know what I'm saying? Because women do use their thing as a weapon. I did. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand. So fellas, beware.
Yep. No, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. I would like if it's too good, bro. I'm like, this is the last time I'm doing that. I treat it like drugs. I'm like, never again. Never.
In the 20s, watch out for them cougars. I remember my 20s when I met that cougar and she did that thing that she did when she did that thing that she did. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I was about
it's real.
got me caught up almost. I was like, yo,
I
was
actually
better
advice
really
than
being
that.
nice. Like,
If you never had good pussy, go to Asia Town and get yourself one of those Asian hookers or whatever they're called.
Oh Jesus! Don't do that.
I'm going there.
See, grooming. See, this is this Greek in you.
See,
This is Greek in you. You know, it's
what happened to your religion,
Just be a
bro?
man.
What happened to your religion? The only thing you should be doing in Asian Town is ministering, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Fuck you. I'm not even talking about hooking, marrying a goddamn bitch. You're freaking, you want to get your little pee-pee wet and get out.
Saul Paul down here in the bottom corner, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? What is you gonna have to change your damn name, bro? God gonna make you change your name. He said you are a certified proper heathen. You gotta change your name.
I'll give you a funny story, Ray. This really actually happened to me. So, in a Greek religion, the community is like a therapy. So we talk to each other like next to each other, no behind a wall and that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So my father, priest Costantino, goes to me. He goes, "But Peter, I gotta talk to you about something." I'm like, I don't like where this is going. He goes, "I know, young man. He's only 1 year younger than me, by the way. Have sex before marriage." I go, "Father, stop right there." He goes, "I'm gonna bang as many chicks I can, as many times I want." He looks up like, I can't be saved this one. I'm like, "Can you at least make an exception?" I'm like, "Hell no, I like pussy too much." He goes, "You're in church." I go, "Yeah, that's what God gave me was pussy. So I'm blessing the world with my cock. What's the problem here?"
Oh,
he goes,
God, bro, you gotta take religion off your fucking list, bro. I don't know. Better yet, what church do you go to? I want to go there. Like, I can rock with this. We all go into church with grooming and reviews from now on. That's what we're doing.
For real. I'm with you, grooming.
Hold on. Travel One said so. Marriage has no value to the men on this panel. The current state of marriage.
Crazy.
Hey,
that's
bro,
crazy.
Listen, the current state with what we're dealing with and the pool we have, it's a business decision. We put together two companies, and there will be clearly defined how we starting and how we ending. Like,
facts.
It's what it is. Like,
Travel One. I want to get married. I want to have the kids. I want to have the white picket fence. I want to have it all. But I got to have the right one because I know there's one out there for me, strictly for me. You know what I'm saying? And it works with me. It corresponds with me. It does everything. It's like my counterpart. I know she's out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep hope alive. And I don't like the word hope. You know what I'm saying? But she out there for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I definitely believe in marriage, Joe. I think that's one of the pillars of building community. Like, you have to have people coming together. Now, do I think a lot of it's broken right now? Yes, of course.
Most definitely.
But I totally believe in the idea of it and what it's supposed to mean and all. Like, real life, I'm behind that. I will never knock that. And and guess what? All you married hoes out here, no, you're not getting none from St. Elsewhere. Negative. I don't mess with married girls. So stop it. Stop it right now.
Serious.
You can call Reckless Ray though. Hey, bro, that's not I didn't make that promise, bro. Hey, listen. She's a piece.
Ray, you ain't shit. Ray, you ain't shit, Ray.
I ain't shit. I was born naked, and the doctor slapped my ass and made me cry, bro. I ain't shit.
So here's the thing for a second, because I think I have a little insight in this. Some religions, I would say straight on record, I think they should be banned because when you're hearing some of them like they're sleeping with little boys and doing all this stuff, what happened to being a priest and stuff, teaching somebody? That's my issue. One thing I do enjoy about, I'm not going to say the Greek community was my personal church. We're small, a very small community. We're a little, not even a dot on the scope. That's how small the church is. Everybody know each other. I'm like the one and we don't know you. Who are you? I'm like, yeah, I've been coming for 18 years here. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. I'm like, why you never say anything? I'm quiet. I go in and get out kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I come in, pray, and I'll leave, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, why don't you come downstairs for coffee hour? Because they do coffee hour. Somebody's going to donate like $100 for coffee or whatever it is. Yeah. So the community is very close up here. And one thing I realized, like, everyone wants to help each other. And that's what we're missing in any community. I don't say the church.
Yeah,
I agree. this is what I like about this whole YouTube thing now going on. And I have to give credit to BMU. I keep giving credit for that. He started this, who connected all of us. And man, like that's how I met you, right?
Yeah.
BMU. If it wasn't for his big fat black ass, I would have never met your ass. So that is facts. And now I started my own stuff. Now I'm meeting other people in the process. My point is, he built it a very good community, and he's the top. He's the chief of that, and I give him credit for that. And that's what I miss in every day. Like going down the street and like saying, "Hey, what's going on? Let's go get a beer, or let's shoot some pool, or let's I need help with a project at home, like hanging up this 85 TV inch I had at one point." Don't ask why I went on 85 inch. I just want on 85 inch.
I ain't mad at you, bro. Hey, bro, them 85 inches is good. They're good.
Dude, my only problem is I couldn't find anybody to help me hang that, so I had to pay Best Buy to hang that shit up.
Oh,
that's
hold on. Saint, how big is your TV?
I have a projector, sir.
That's cool. No. The only reason I was asking. The only reason I was asking is because they got the last year's crystalline Samsungs. They got like 5 or 6 of them at my distributor for $350 to 55 inches.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I might come grab that.
Just let me know. The only reason I was asking, I went there yesterday and I was like, man, I like if my TV was a little bit smaller, I would get one because they were just like, yeah, we just got
you really did miss my birthday the other day, Saturday.
What?
You were in the group chat. You were in the group chat, bro. You didn't answer.
Tank. He did?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a whole
It's okay.
It's not in my calendar. I got reminders for everybody.
It was a good time.
Shut up. Don't say shit to me. Hold on. Wait a second. You said it was last Saturday?
Oh, yeah.
The 13th?
Yeah.
You don't even remember your birthday, Saint?
It's okay.
He never told me. First of all, he never told me his birthday, and I thought you guys were just going to brunch. I didn't see the birthday part.
But he did. No, I didn't. Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
He is in the group chat. He is in the group chat, and he did see the request for like, yo, let's hook up, let's do some brunch, let's kick it. No response.
Hey, bro, you ain't lying. You are not lying. I just want you to know that that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Community.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But you're right.
Right now.
Thanks for having one. You're right. Ray's not getting married because he's a piece of shit. Okay, he doesn't respond to text. He's not.
Dude, I am a certified piece of shit. You're not wrong. I'm just saying. But listen. This is how I deal with that, though.
All right.
I put everything on my calendar, so now that it's in my calendar, I'll never forget again.
Fair enough.
See, Ray, that's not the way to go at it, Ray.
It is.
I'll give him that.
Bro, I got hit by a fucking car and hit my head, bro. I don't remember shit. Like, I'm not joking.
That's not an excuse, Ray. Hey, Saint. So y'all go out, Saint. So y'all go out and y'all party together, right?
I put everything in my calendar.
This is what I'm saying. Like, how Ray don't remember that? Ray, come on.
You
Ray.
know how many people?
Well, no, I never told him.
He's literally never told me his birthday.
I never tell him. I don't make a big fuss about it. I never actually. None of the fellas knew. No one knew. And so I just mentioned. I was like, it was cool that we got together, and so it was like it turned out to be a big thing. So yeah.
Shout out to Youngblood City. I'm a certified piece of shit. What's up?
Hey.
But listen, everything that I do, like if I'm supposed to remember something, it has to be in my calendar. I don't care.
Not
like
really
I couldn't. I don't know when my mom's birthday is.
Wow.
Literally.
Stop it, Ray.
I'm dead ass. I could not recite it to you right now. I'd have to look it up in my fucking calendar. I don't know when it is.
No, Ray. You can't remember your mama's birthday?
I think it's in March. I'm pretty sure it's a March birthday.
Damn. You missed it. You fucking missed it.
I didn't miss it. I texted her. I don't know. Dude, but listen, T, you want to know how fucking savage I am, bro? Like, I just went and saw my parents. I went and saw my parents a couple of weeks ago. Or no, it was last weekend. I hadn't been over there in 3 months. I just don't talk to people. Like, literally, if shit is not directly in front of me, I forget it exists. That's the reason when people are like, oh, or like, you okay after breakups? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like 3 days. I have forgotten who you are. Like, I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Like,
you know how I know that's facts too? Because how long have I been bugging you? Jump on one of my streams. You go, email me. I fucking emailed you so many fucking times.
Ooh.
And he don't join?
Oh, let's have now the record.
Listen,
what's the title of today's episode?
Listen. It depends
on
what,
bus, buddy.
It depends on when they are.
I do every Wednesday and every Saturday. Those are my open streams.
You every Saturday?
Every Wednesday and every Saturday.
What time on Saturdays?
9:30 my time.
PM?
Yeah.
That's what, bro. It's an you know what? I could probably swing through on a Wednesday. I can probably make a Wednesday. But I was like, Saturday at 9:30. You know what's going on at 9:30? Legs. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, I don't understand how y'all be streaming on the weekends, bro. I can't. I'm out here. Listen,
bro.
I am out here in these streets, bro. In these streets.
You do be outside. You do be outside. That's what one thing I respect.
You forget where I live. Outside. I live in the boonies. I'm in the Poconos, Stroudsburg, where nothing goes on here. Only thing goes on with old ladies walking across the goddamn fucking street at fucking 9 o'clock.
Are they hot?
No. I wish it were.
I told you watch out for the cougars.
I don't mind going after a cougar either. But
he said you need to be out there walking them old ladies across the street for a little bit, bro. Like, you got to do what you got to do.
What state you live in, Grumman? What state you live in?
PA.
Virginia? Oh,
okay.
Dang. There's some women out there.
So I'm gonna start assuming
in Pocono area. If you go towards the Philly area, yeah, that's a 2-hour drive.
Damn.
Yeah, that ain't worth it. Not to go get drinks at a bar and get a DUI on the way back. No, sir.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Oh, they're doing the having sell off today. We down to 60,000 now.
Oh, really?
After this stream is over,
let's go
in
buy
about
some.
30 to 45 minutes. I'm about to go spend some money.
Let's go buy some, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm about to go spend some money. The market is looking absolutely atrocious right now.
I was waiting for this.
Ooh, my whole portfolio is negative. We in it, baby. We are in it. This shit looking grim, bro. I like it. Oh man, Drell gonna swing through. What up, Drelly?
Richer than the richest, certified kidney. CM, YM, cash money business. Y'all don't like Birdman? What?
Did you? Hey, bro, I thought you was about to say drizzle. I was like, are you in your soft guy era right now, bro? You've been making your wife pay for shit.
Y'all don't like Birdman? Cash money, man. That was all the rings for like 3 years.
Bro, I could not believe you came up rapping cash money, bro.
After the 3 years, they kind of fell off, man, and we never heard from them again.
I thought,
yo, dude, I'm surprised you're out of prison.
Hey, I'm not in prison. I actually like married life, man. It's actually quite nice, actually. I mean,
yeah, you sound like you're fucking happy. Fuck out of here, dude.
I am.
For once.
Yeah, for real.
Right. Yeah, I want to. Grimmon, I'm gonna try to make it to your karate show Friday, Saturday.
All right, I'll send you the link.
Because I've been, I only got to talk to about that.
I've been meaning to text you. I haven't been a little busy on my side.
No problem. Yeah, hey, same here, man. But if anyone understands being busy, it's me. You know that,
bruh.
Holy shit!
So you got to give us updates because I mean, we're probably only going to see you probably about like 3 or 4 more times before you disappear into happiness, bro. Because there ain't no reason for a married man to be in these YouTube streets.
No, there's no. I mean, why would we? I mean, that's like, what's the point?
I mean,
drill again. Hey, Travel One, how you doing?
I mean, if you hate your wife, you
hold on. First of all, listen, Travel One. No, because I like Travel One. Believe it or not, I do like her. First of all, Travel One, I'm just gonna ignore all this hating ass energy you got on your spirit right now. Okay. Get your paper up.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Why is it gotta be like this?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
She comes at me first, man. What do you want me to do?
Bro, you said get your paper up, bro. I thought you was gonna so you have a whole new insult. You could be like, man, you just need to find your person so you can stop being mad on the internet. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Wait. So, Brother Mandrill, you're newly married?
Yes.
Congratulations, bro.
God help him.
4 days ago, made 2 months.
Oh, bro, yeah, that's what's up. That's
right,
awesome.
2 months. Yeah, I just got married, man. I've only been married for like 2 seconds. Shit.
Oh yeah, don't waste time with these degenerates.
Well, no. It's funny because like you see these dudes on YouTube. As soon as they get married, you see them smile for about 2 episodes, and you don't see them no more, bro.
Hey man, you got shit to do and happy. And you get, fuck this, I'm gonna be happy. Why am I saying?
Thanks.
You know,
Real life.
Right.
There's so much dust though, Mandrell, and you were like the vacuum.
My god, there are.
Now he had to prove that it's possible. Thank you, Mandrell. Let these cats know out here you can still find that person.
You certainly can.
Damn right.
It is. You certainly can find that person if you want to, but you know, I mean, the more this bullshit that goes out here, man, it's toxic shit. I mean, there's the stuff people say. People are way too. Mostly, here's what I learned already in marriage: if you're selfish, it's not gonna work.
No, not at all.
You cannot be selfish in any way. You have to be completely selfless in a marriage. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. It's gonna break.
And this culture is selfish.
Right. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just a matter of time before it breaks. If even one of you is a selfish person. So like you know, it's just you have to be selfless in a marriage. And everyone, I won't say everyone, but the vast majority of people here on YouTube, it's all selfish stuff. We ask them, what are you looking for? What are you looking for in a what are you looking for? Ask the women, what are you looking for in a guy? You know, he has to have this, he has to have that. So he needs to have a bunch of shit that you want him to have a bunch of shit, right? Yeah. It's never anything about the guy's personality.
Correct.
Nothing about him having character. None of that. And the same thing goes for men. I want her to look like this, shit like that, with a fat ass, son. Okay, what about do you need her? What about a brain? How about that? How about you have a woman that you can hold a conversation with?
Bro, listen, I'm gonna marry a set of appendages and holes, okay? You leave me alone.
Yeah, it's just they're focused on the wrong things, man. I mean, just
you know what they really want. You know what they really want. They want that the arranged marriage queen from Coming to America. That's what they want, bro.
Right.
They said jump on one leg and bark like a dog.
Wow. So, Maynard, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you text me, you got married. I thought you were fucking with us. I thought you were doing like a punk thing, like you get all us from the BMU's channel and all the channels. Oh, I got you guys, something like that. But when you actually said you were married, like I talked to Paul about it, like, yo, Paul, he's fucking us, right? Like, no, he really got married. Like, bullshit. He goes, and Paul goes to me, sir, I want some evidence. I want to see pictures. I won't believe it. I think he got married to a guy. He goes to me on the side. I'm like, no, he did not.
God, bro. He said, no more missions for Mandrell. His mission now is to train the next generation. Across the nation.
It's an honorable mission.
So grooming, you know, the issue was he's always been getting ready to get married. It's just the mail order brides, bro. The shipping on them slow as fuck.
Holy shit.
I'll say, good Lord, man.
He was like, where have you been?
No, Mater, it's serious joke. No joke aside. Does it mean you're finally back on YouTube or you're done?
I'll be back full swing in May.
May, okay. So like in a couple weeks, like what, 2 weeks?
Is she getting deployed or something?
Huh?
Is she getting deployed or something?
No. No, June is when I'll be back in full swing.
Are you going to get your show back on Thursdays, or you're done with that?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the show back on on my channel.
Nice.
I was talking about that BMU one you were doing with your sister.
Oh no.
Yeah, how's your sister doing?
She's well. You don't follow her on Instagram?
I do, but I don't always get to scroll through her stuff. I'm not a stalker. That'd be fucking weird.
Well, she just went to Dubai for vacation.
Oh, I saw that. I saw the pictures from that because she was on a camel.
Yeah, and she also did a whole tour of Europe. She went to several different countries in Europe. Yeah.
Jesus.
Listen, and she and I are going to Greece. We still have that trip planned. You know what I'm saying? And so we've been grooming. Exactly. So yeah, we've been busy doing shit. Getting out stacking paper. See, Travel One, I see what you're saying, but you can't go band for band. Don't even try. Not with me, at least.
That's what we need to do. We need to have a band for band panel. I just want to see y'all at each other's throats.
Hey, Mandrell. Look. See, I don't want to be like Ray all the way, even though I'm trying to, saying be somewhat like him. But I just want you to. I want to ask you. Look, I would have asked you, Mandrell. So when is your birthday, Mandrell?
Oh shit!
What?
When's your birthday?
Bro, Mandrell, you got a special type of autism, bro. That was like a real simple question.
No, I mean it's confusing me because it's like why would he ask me that?
Because
like,
I forgot Saint's birthday and we hang out and we live in the same city and like I just didn't know what his birthday was.
My birthday.
And there was a group text that I did. I was working out, so I ignored it like I do. Yeah. And I didn't realize, I didn't catch the part where they were like, it's Jamal's birthday, we're getting together. So I didn't go.
That's why Travel One doesn't think he's ready to be married.
I don't. Yeah. I also don't know my mother's birthday. Like I don't understand how that's a barrier for marriage. It's brutal. If I don't remember anyone's birthday,
okay. Ray. Here's the thing. Fuck around and forget your wife's birthday.
I'll put it.
Hold on, Ray. Have fun with that.
No. I'll put it in my calendar. I'll never forget it. I'll have a reminder with an appropriate amount of time to prep.
Gotcha. Now, here's the thing. To answer two questions. First, criminal reviews. My sister and I would not be doing the show anymore because we can't get our schedules to synchronize. It's just, opportunities came to both of us pretty much at the same time, like half a week apart. Like 4 days, like a big opportunity came for her, like 3 of them at one time. Yep. She took all 3 at the same time. Dang. And like 4 days later, shit swung straight up into the stratosphere for me. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, well.
Whoa, back up. Your sister have 3 husbands now?
No.
I mean, you say 3 opportunities. I assume it were 3 men.
No.
He's talking about the blessings they received when they got married.
Oh my God, screw me.
My man activated his
out of here, bro. Like God damn, man. You took that man.
You know, just fuck with you, man. I just fuck with him. He knows that.
I know.
Like, Shu, if you watching this, I'm sorry, bro. Like, damn, man. You can't have nothing nice.
Oh shit.
That's facts. Actually, we don't have nothing nice around here anymore.
And T Wriggles, to answer his question, August 29th.
Why would you answer the question after he walked away?
That nigga broke, so he don't matter.
I
answered his question, didn't I?
You did.
If he ain't hit, that's his fault.
He said that's his fault. He's not here.
He did. He the one got up and walked away, not me. Neither did any of you. So whose fault is it?
Also true. Also true.
Man's got logic.
Exactly.
Good God. Y'all are fucking awful, dude.
Yes, I'm awful today. Oh my God.
Should be like, we're on one. So what opportunity did you get? Or is it something you can't talk about?
Can't talk about it.
Damn. Fine, whatever.
But all I gotta see is, all you broke asses out here, you catch planes, you're sitting in coach. Oh, that's right. The amazing part is most of you motherfuckers can afford a plane ticket.
I can.
Yes, I can.
I can. I got points on lock, bro. Fuck
but then they got the nerve to speak, to open their mouth to speak to me. Broke niggas should never talk. Ever.
Bro, that needs to be a fucking shirt and a hat, bro. That needs to be a whole outfit. Like, broke niggas should never talk. It just
like poor people can't have a voice.
No, broke niggas don't have a voice.
Nope.
I can't hear you.
So, Mandrell, are you familiar with the drizzle?
No, I don't know. Here's the thing. Travel One introduced me to that last night, literally. Okay.
Oh, here's
the thing. I'm introduce you. Through chat, Travel One introduced. This just said drizzle. Now, have fun with the drizzle. What is drizzle?
I'm about to tell you. Hold on.
I asked Travel One last night, and she never gave me a clear.
I'm gonna give you an answer right now. Bro. I'm gonna give you 2 answers because you got to watch this one because this one's good. I love it. Hold on. We watching it again.
This girl sends me a message, says, "Hey, handsome, how's your day?" So I send her a message back. Not a good day. She's like, oh no, what's wrong? I'm like, I was day trading, took the long position in DJT, lost $25,000. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you make it back. I instantly hit her with a block. First of all, I'm in my soft guy era. I'm not day trading to lose money. If you find out that I lost $25,000 in the stock market, I better see you put that $25,000 back in my brokerage account. Drizzle, drizzle. If you can't put it in my brokerage account, Zell me the money right now. Drizzle, drizzle. Second, I should not have had to tell you that I was having a bad day. You should be able to feel my energy, drizzle, drizzle. If I manifested you because I don't chase, I attract, you should know already how I'm feeling before you send me that text message. Drizzle, drizzle. And strike three, don't even start with, hey, handsome, or any of that BS. Do not start my day with the message without first sending me a Cash App notification that there's funds in my account. If you wanted to, you would. If you want me in your life, you would. If you don't, someone else will. No more brokies in 2024. Kings, this girl sends me a...
Okay, hold on. I got one more for you. I got one more.
After careful deliberation, I have decided that I officially, too, will join the soft guy era. You don't get all this handsome dark chocolate for free anymore. I'm handsome, I'm educated, I'm tall, I'm athletic. You don't get all this for free anymore. Unless you're going to pay my bills, buy me a car, take me out to eat, and buy me gifts on the regular, don't even breathe in my direction. I am done tolerating the bare minimum. You can either treat me like a king, or you can get out of here. After...
I gotta turn my camera back on. I hate you, soft guy era dudes.
What the fuck is this?
No,
stop.
We will no longer be pumping our own gas. When we pull up to the gas station, ladies hop out the passenger seat and pump the gas while we sit in the car and watch TikTok videos. We are now also requiring at least $100 to be spent on us on the first date. If you can't afford it, you shouldn't be dating anyways. And I see all you females talking about, oh, soft guy era, you like men. If you like men, just say you like men. You want a female to take care of you. Stop yapping. It's giving broke. And this girl gonna have the nerve to ask me what I want to eat, and I said nothing. And she had the nerve to come home with food for herself and nothing for me. Even though I said I didn't want anything to eat, that didn't mean I didn't want anything to eat. Where's my food? You're supposed to be a mind reader. Now, can I get a drizzle drizzle? Soft guy era, it's hard time. And you females that's on the street, y'all need to step y'all game up.
How you gotta know this is a troll. You gotta know this is a troll.
I hope so. It sounds gay.
It's so good.
I mean, honestly, okay, Ray, hold on. I gotta be honest, Ray. This is sounding really gay.
It is, but
hey,
it's
for
so
real, man.
funny.
For real,
So
yo.
funny. I mean, hey, bro. I was, as horrific as the collapse of Rome was, they didn't get to laugh this hard. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They came out
No, real. That's real.
Shit
Real
was
life.
on fire and nothing was funny. This is funny.
Oh my God. What is going on in the lexicon? This is madness. Yo, but like you said, Ray, this is entertaining. This is hella entertaining.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
dude.
Give us another one, man. Give us another
Hold
one.
on.
Give us another one.
Give us another T-Rex.
See there, look, now they're begging for it. The peasants want their bread. That's fine. You want it?
I want you to be pumping gas while I flip through TikTok videos. Yo, this is great. This
This
great
is embarrassing
material.
for black men. Well, fuck it. I'll hop in then, and I'll say the same thing. I am in my soft guy era. Now it's embarrassing for all men that we're holding our standard the exact same way that you have a standard for us. Okay, that's the woman playbook. They'll either call you insecure, they'll call you gay, which is homophobic. Don't do that. Or they'll try to shame you. Why do women do that? Because that's their internal playbook. They can't actually make men do anything physically. Because obviously we're stronger. So throughout history, that's how they've gotten to control men. However, since y'all wanted equal rights and equal pay so bad, and now that you've gotten it, it's only fair that we go 50-50 in the relationship. Which at this point in the video would invoke you saying, oh, like you're a broke, insecure guy, naturally. But I don't know if you could tell, that is my water view. According to y'all, I'm a high value man. Like I'm what y'all want. You want a 6-figure man over 6'1" that is well endowed. But the thing is, asking for 50-50, like if you guys are like, oh, I'd love to go 50-50 with a man, that's fine. But the thing is, y'all are asking for everything provided for, which is, a guy like me could do it. Most guys can't do it, but I could do it. But imagine
He
if a
doesn't
guy
even like
said,
women.
A guy like,
Oh, you don't think
bro.
You don't even like. Oh, hold up. Wait a second. Are the what? Whoa. Hold on.
I ain't
The
gonna lie, bro.
Latinos
That
in on it
Soft Guy era,
too.
that shit is out. Y'all little ass boys gotta step up, bro, and get y'all bag, bro. Like, you feel me? You really think of
Nope.
What I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, you broke ass niggas. Get your paper up.
Thanks.
Dude, I'm just trying
Get
to
your
figure out.
paper up. Oh
I'm just
my
trying
God.
to. I'm just trying to get my
I'm
drizzle.
sorry, Ray. I'm not paying you any attention. Broke niggas should never talk. Okay,
bro.
Man,
You can
I
call
just
me,
had to
you
cut
can
my
call me
girl off
anything but
because
broke.
I just moved her into my.
Bet like women anymore.
get him off. Don't never play him, please. I was fucking with you earlier, Ray, about the broke shit, but please.
I just had to cut my girl off because I just moved her into my place, and then she's telling me she wants to go 50-50. You were broke. I moved you into my place, and you're asking me to go 50-50. I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't pay bills. I'm in my soft guy era. What do you not understand? At this point, I think this bitch hates me. Oh, no, there's more. Because she said, oh, let's have a little night out. Like, I want to treat my man. I said, okay, calm down. I'm in my soft guy era, right? This girl took me to Olive Garden. Bitch, who are you? Because you're not my girl. Olive Garden? What is Olive Garden? I literally, you know what I did? I left, I called an Uber, and I went back home because I am not tolerating disrespect. Because what it looks like to me, it's giving fucking broke. You have no fucking money. My last girl took me to STK, and you're out here trying to take me to Olive Garden. Bitch, go to hell. I just had to.
So good. Olive Garden is great. What is this? Yo.
I can't tolerate this, Ray. I got sons, bro. I can't even endorse this stuff.
Tasha said he nailed it. He said it's giving broke.
Broke. Yeah. Ray. Don't punish me like that, man. Please don't.
Bro,
you ain't gotta be, Ray, I was fucking with you about the broke jokes, man. You ain't gotta be this fucked up.
Bro, nope. You bullied me into my soft guy era. Now I'm not paying for shit.
Man, you ain't gotta be this fucked up, man. Come on,
I'm just look. Hey, listen. We're gonna soft guy strategically because I believe in advanced financial strategy. So we're gonna go into our soft guy era so that we can stack our getaway fund. So after these women, drizzle, fund our lifestyle. Our bills, our utilities, we are going to continue to work, men, in our soft guy era. We're going to work hard and we're going to save every dime. We're going to use these bitches like they're our mothers, drizzle. And then we're going to build an exit strategy because you got to take care of yourself, men, young kings, drizzle. Because what happens is, even though she's taking care of you, she could leave. And then what do you have? So what we're going to do is we're going to stack some money to the side for our exit strategy. And then we're going to divorce her because she's been taking care of us, drizzle. And we're going to take half her shit. Soft guy era, bro. Strategically.
Hey, these guys got to be paid. Look. I can't. I'm not going to sit here and take all of this soft guy era as validity. Every one of these videos, people are getting paid to say this. Like this is absurd. Give us another one. Give us another one. Like, let me see another one. Give us another one. This is oh my god.
This is. They not get paid.
Also, I am not the kind of man that believes in taking care of a woman as if she's my daughter.
And I know this is just straight internet talk, but this whole soft guy era stuff that like Mark and Goody are doing, it's honestly just comedy at this point. I mean,
no, that's not a good one. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. All right, somebody said the truth.
Hey, we don't talk about the truth around here.
Not finna hold you. This soft guy era trend going on right now is dumb funny because there's just no way y'all women be making these hard think pieces.
Bro, they're mad.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, hold up. Here we go.
No. Is this like
soft
the
guy, drizzle, and you're in your soft guy era? Know your worth. I remember it was this video where this guy went viral. He was talking about this shorty he was talking to, and he asked her, "Hey, I'm pretty hungry. Could you bring me some food?" And she said, "Are you going to send me the money?" What? Am I going to send you the what? Before I met my lovely wife years ago, I was a single guy just living in Detroit, living a bachelor life. I used to deal with this one chick, and she wasn't even from the city. She lived in another city, 20, 30 minutes out. Every time, and I'm talking at least 2 to 3 times a week, if not more, every time she came to the city, she stopped at my house and brought me something. Hey, I'm not too far from your house. Can I bring you some food? Yes, you can. Fellas, if you don't know your worth, she won't know your worth. Drizzle, drizzle.
Hey, bro. Y'all don't like free food?
Who don't like free food?
I mean, so drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle.
As long as
there we
fish,
go.
I'm good.
There we go. See you on the team now. Just trying to get some
Whoever came
sandwiches, bro.
up with the drizzle, drizzle. Okay. I love the slogan. I love that. That's great. The world of ebonicness, yo, it's marvelous. It's fascinating. Drizzle, drizzle.
Bro, they're mad. They're big. I mean,
is this like the backlash from what happened to Fresh and Fit? Like what's going on?
There's actually a chick.
No, it's been building up for years.
There was a soft girl era, and there was a chick who was telling everybody that it was this is the inverse of the soft girl era. They had a whole TikTok thing that went viral, and they kept saying sprinkle, sprinkle, which is why the dudes are saying drizzle, drizzle.
Oh,
and so those are all of her talking points in reverse. And women are big mad about it. Like Travel One, like literally, I'm gonna just keep a couple of these clips on lock for which she rolls around because it just makes her so mad. Like I just think it's so funny.
These niggas sound like they ahead of the sexuals. Is what it sounds like, man. But see, you got to stay ahead of the sexuals. Wait, you never seen that?
What?
You never seen that?
You know what it sounds like? No.
Okay.
But you know what it sounds like, Mandrell?
What's that?
Look, Mandrell, you know what it sounds like?
What?
Look, remember how it sounds like back in the days where it was TLC came out with the song No Scrubs.
Yes.
And then the fellas came out and said no pigeons. You know what I'm saying? This is what it feels like what's going on. But we didn't take it that serious, though.
So you saying we in 96 again?
Drizzle, drizzle. Updated version. Version 2.0. I don't know. This is weird.
Every action has a consequence, an equal consequence and reaction, man. We equals, so now we gonna sprinkle and drizzle everything, bro. Nobody gonna have shit, bro. It's gonna just be me and Mandrell telling all y'all to shut up, bro. I'll be like, look, hey, I ain't even actually. It'll just be Mandrell because I ain't even trying to get rich. I'm just trying to get all my bills paid so I can sit my happy ass at home and just say drizzle until my.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know what we entered.
Right. What the fuck you nigga? Fuck you mean you ain't trying to be rich?
Nah, bro. I'm just trying to drizzle, bro.
No, you ain't trying to be rich, bro. You doing it wrong.
I need someone to send me some DoorDash and or Uber Eats.
Fuck all that.
If you wake up and think my name, listen, drizzle. If you wake up and think my name in your head and you haven't sent me money, jump into traffic. Drizzle.
Shout out to all the women I get money with. I will never say drizzle.
Thank you, St. Elsewhere. Thank you,
It's so funny, bro. Hey,
I love y'all. I'm out of here on that one.
Right,
I'm going to Nighthawk tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Nighthawk. If you're out, hit me up later. But my buddy's DJing there. But I'm gonna drizzle them hoes all night. I'm gonna see how many free drinks I can get.
We make the first drinks on you, motherfucker.
Okay, for you, but I mean, I'm trying to get some hoes to buy me drinks, bro.
That's real. That's real.
Drizzle. I'll be like, I saw you look at my junk and not buy me a drink, slut. No, okay, we got to start winding this den of kittens down.
Yes.
No, I just think it's freaking hilarious. I think it's funny. It's a good talking point for trolling people. I think it's great for that. Like it's gonna be good. Yeah. I'm about to.
Okay, hold on. I got to share screen with this. Okay, hold on. Let's.
Okay.
See. Because you niggas need to see this, and when I say niggas, grooming, you're included in that word. Okay. You spent way too much time with us for you not to be one. Okay.
Oh, can you do me one favor? If you're gonna do that.
You spent way. No, you spent way too much time. Way too much time in black YouTube.
Do me one favor. Can you put the word Greek up front of it before you do that?
There we go. All right, cool. I can do that. All right.
God, this is ridiculous.
I've been cold worse in my life. Trust me.
Wow.
Okay, entire screen. Here we go. Share audio as well. Here we go. Share. There you go. Boom. Let's get this.
Oh, I got
this one. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, listen.
This is gonna be real, folks. Me being friends with Remo, I would assume you were, what's the opposite of homosexual? Heterosexual. I would assume his ass is a homosexual. And he's different. So if he was not a homosexual, you gotta say heterosexual. A heterosexual. So he was a heterosexuals, bro. I'm gonna assume that you a heterosexuals and bro a heterosexuals too. I'm already a heterosexuals. So I'm assuming everybody who hangs with me is a heterosexuals, bro. If you're not ahead of these sexuals, then your ass is a homo. And I need to know that you're a sexuals, we're not gonna own you.
Whatever. If you're not ahead of these sexuals,
ahead of these sexuals.
Now listen.
Wow.
Travel One, is that the kind of guy you like? Who's ahead of the sexuals?
He's ahead, but I mean, that means he in front of the rest of them.
I'm just saying, right? I mean, look, listen. Now you see where I get that crazy shit from, okay?
Bro.
That is crazy. Listen, T-Rig, ahead of the sexuals is crazy work, bro. Crazy work.
I'm ahead of
you know more than anybody, right?
That word is tearing his ass up. The black man still not here from middle school. Thank you, Travel One. Thank you. Here's the thing, Travel One. Growing up, okay, black people used to make fun of the way I speak, right? Because I speak English, the King's English, right? But they used to make fun of me. You sound like a white boy. I'd much rather speak the way I speak than sound like that. And not
with that attitude, Mandrell, you're never going to be ahead of the sexuals.
Exactly. I guess
you're
not.
never going to be ahead of the sexuals.
I guess not, bro.
The other sexuals are beating you. You're just salty.
Oh my god! We ain't ahead of
I'm saying that tomorrow at the club too. Right. I'll be like, girl, they're gonna be like, what type of chick? She's gonna be like, girl, you don't even know what I'm on. I'm ahead of the sexual.
Right. I'm just saying. Look at even grooming. Look at grooming. He's ahead of the sexual.
Grooming is way ahead of the sexual.
Yeah, grooming is way ahead of the sexual. See, grooming is my homie, right? That's my man's in them. So I know he ahead of the sexuals. He wriggles. You ahead of the sexuals too. And Reckless, I already know you had a girlfriend, so I know for a fact you ahead of these sexuals. We all got to stay ahead of these sexuals out there. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, dude? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh shit!
You want to know why I saw it? Now here's the thing: Freezy has an uncut clip of that, right? His show the night before last, he played this, and look, bro, my tongue fell out my mouth when I laughing. I was legit crying tears, man. He did a show the other night where he just went into I think like either Instagram videos and just found the silliest shit of all time and played them time after time. One guy was doing an interview, some rapper, and he was like, Yeah, hey man, can we stop? I need to pop a perk, man. I need to pop a perk bad. Yeah, he said, yeah, I'm itching the shit. I need a perk. I need to pop a perk. He said, well, you gonna be all right? You itching? You know what I'm saying? You know, you gonna be all right? He said, yeah, I'll be all right, cuz I ain't no addict. I'm like, wait, you're not an addict, but you're itching,
bro.
You having withdrawal pains. I mean, you just admitted you're having withdrawals from Percocet. And you say you're not an addict. What the fuck?
Culture doesn't need your definitions because white people made those, so we can't believe them.
I'm just saying, wait, what the fuck is wrong with people? I don't understand this kind of I don't understand this stuff. I really don't, guys. I don't. I just don't get it. I don't.
Well, sometimes, Mandrell, you get so dumb that like the dumb reverses and loops in on itself, and then it starts to pleasure itself in your mind, and then it reaches around and penetrates itself with stupidity.
It reaches around and penetrates, huh?
Yes, after it's already looped, folded in half, cut in half, double it, put it back together, and now you got quad dumb. And then you just start making shit up. I mean, technically speaking, this is all George W. Bush Jr.'s fault. Because when he said nuclear, that was it. That was it. He started this.
Share the screen. I got another one for you. Share the screen for me, brother.
One more time, you do. And I don't care about
Oh, man.
I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a straight nigga. I don't need none of it. I'm gonna give you one more time. And you do.
And you do.
One more motherfucking time, you do, bro. I done gave you 2 minutes. Chances, baby. It ain't no joke. You pussy ass nigga. One more time. Over me one more time. And you do.
No.
Yes.
No.
One more time. And you do. And I don't care about none of it, nigga. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a straight nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a
Bro, this kind of slaps though.
It does. Pussy ass nigga. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, baby. I'm a straight nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real
Oh my God!
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Yo!
Oh my!
Oh my God!
No, not the cow! Oh no! Where they be getting these weird little fat kids from, bro?
Wait, 3, 2, 1.
Man, I don't know.
Oh my God! I want this song actually.
Oh my God, Florida!
I'm gonna see if it's on Spotify, bro. I need it on my wake up playlist.
Shout out to the Hold on! Shout out to the entire state of Florida. This guy is. Thank you for this guy here, Florida. Okay, this is the greatest thing to come out of there because you got too many fucking hurricanes.
It's a. Oh, wait a second. It's a Black Florida man. Oh my God! So they done kick DEI into Florida craziness. That's dope.
It even made grooming laugh. Like, did you see him? Grooming was sitting there all stoic and straight face at first. But he
you know what makes me laugh the most out of that video? And maybe I'm overthinking it, but
hold on. Can I pause this 1 second to respond to Travel One's statement?
Your channel.
So she said the drizzle will not work out well for the passport bros. Don't they have money? Fun fact, because I'm getting ready to go. I'm planning a trip, working in the works of planning a trip to go to New Zealand, which is funny because drizzle's already in full effect in that country.
You do
really?
Yes. They have Dude, they have what is it called? It's I forgot the exact terminology of it, but it's coffee daddies where the women go to work and then the dads go have coffee together with the kids in the middle of the day because they are all stay-at-home dads.
I don't know, man. That shit don't sound like it's ahead of the sexuals to me.
Bro, it might not be ahead of the sexuals, but women approach you and buy you drinks, and I want free stuff, bro.
Oh no, man.
And they go edges.
That shit don't sound ahead of the sexuals to me, man.
It's the head. It's the furthest ahead of the sexuals you can get.
It don't sound ahead of the sexuals, man.
They're super progressive. It's ahead of the sexuals.
No, it ain't. That sound behind the sexuals.
Isn't that what progressive is? It's supposed to be ahead. So, of course, they're gonna be progressive ahead of the sexuals.
No, that's not progressivism. That's not progressive. It's not. And Trevor one, chill out with the drizzle, okay? I don't even know that.
She mad. She big mad. Oh, Natasha. Oh, you know what? That's going on my list of stuff to do. See the All Blacks rugby. Ooh, that'd be good. I want to do that too while drinking multiple pints. Drizzle. I'll see if I can get one of them chicks to take me.
Back to grooming. Grooming, what were you about to say, bro?
Sorry, grooming.
You good, man. Like I was saying, think about it. If these guys act like morons and get fucking video screaming and yelling for what reason? Well, you're trying to get your point. Grow the fuck up. Seriously, like what are you, like 2-year-old? Like I remember my 7-year-old nephew will kick and scream like that. Not a grown-ass man. I think it's hilarious when I see people act like that in public.
Dude, they're just dysregulated. It's dysregulation and probably like some IQ deficiencies.
Deficiencies? Really?
Yes. I mean, well, I'm not going to say that they're ahead of the sexuals. They're definitely behind the sexuals at this point.
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Mandrell?
This one.
God's going to put a cancer in the butthole.
But disclaimer. Yeah. Disclaimer. He's not fucking around. He means every word. He means every word of this. Okay? Yeah.
Cancer in the butthole. God's gonna put a cancer in the butthole of every sodomite. Every sodomite's butthole will get cancer in the butthole. It'll burn and burn and burn. The burning in their butthole. He can't sit down. He's got a burning in his butthole. He's got a flame coming out of God. God's gonna have a flame coming out of your butthole. Your butthole. If you thought that AIDS was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet until you see a flaming butthole. Your butthole will be flaming, and you will not be able to sit down until you have a flame coming out of your butthole. And there'll be people walking around all over America, flames coming out of their butthole. Everyone who takes it up the rear, everyone who has a penis injected in his butthole, when it comes out, the flame will start burning because ain't nobody gonna stick no penis. Of every sodomite, flame coming out of the butthole, flame coming out of your butt. That man pulls that penis out of you, a flame is gonna come out, and nobody will ever stick a penis in your butthole again because it will be on fire. You see the flame coming out of TD Jake's butt. Do you see the flame coming out of TD Jake's butt? Got a flame coming out of his butt. And all flames shooting out of their eyes. You're going to see the power of God. Flame of fire is going to come out of that butthole.
Question. Can I put gasoline on that?
Go ahead.
On the butthole flame?
Yeah. I mean, why not at this point? Like
I mean, hey, if you got a flaming butthole, we all know you're not ahead of the sexual.
Right, you're not ahead of the sexuals. But at this point, throw as much gasoline and oil on this as you want, bro. At this point,
oh my God, he said if you got a penis injected in your butthole,
what you got, Google? Because it ain't gonna make it any worse.
Oh my!
Never know.
That's pretty bad.
Hold on. I got one. One. Let me look it up. I gotta find it real quick.
What was Groom about to say?
No, that's it. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Can you throw gasoline on it? You probably can, dude. I mean, holy shit. I mean, someone takes that penis out the fire will start burning.
Listen.
No.
This is what I'm gonna say if I see a flaming butthole. Like this is gonna be my response.
Oh.
I wonder what's inside your butthole. I wonder what's inside your butthole. Maybe there's astronauts and maybe there's aliens all inside your butthole. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole?
That's gonna be my response.
Okay.
First flaming butthole I see. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm gonna sing the song to him. Actually, you know what? I would probably, if I saw somebody with a flaming butthole, I'd probably use them to bludgeon a person who didn't have a flaming butthole to death. Honestly,
be a weapon, like when
yeah, because like it'd be like a plasma cutter almost. This would turn them into a human lightsaber, if you would, and actually that would kind of be a superpower. So God's going to give everyone who gets a penis injected into their butthole a superpower. You know what? Wait a second. Did anybody read X-Men? Did anybody else read comics?
Sorry.
I think Cannonball.
Have you seen my back wall?
Got smited by the Lord for having a penis injected in his butthole.
I'm sorry,
dude. Imagine anytime you fart like a fucking flamethrower comes out. Go.
Dude, hold on.
Dude, imagine that there's a woman and she's like popping and grinding and she farts at the same time, and like she as she pops, pop, like little fireballs.
Yeah, dude. Hold up a second, bro. I'm doing some make sure. I'm doing the Lord's work here because we got to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so check this out, bro. Flaming butthole right here. Okay, so this is Cannonball for those of you who don't know. He's in the X-Men. Look at look at all them flames. Where's he flaming so hard his butthole gone?
Wow. Dang.
Flame on.
So X-Men is LBT in it.
Hey, bro, they owned by Disney. Are we surprised? But I mean, he's been like this since back in the day. Look, it's literally coming out of his butthole.
Yo, that's hot.
I'm just saying, like I see things, I piece the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm not saying the picture's gonna be good. I'm just reaching and putting them together on my little board over here that's known as my brain that has problems. Okay, so I am gonna go to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna eat before I go to bed. Otherwise, I'm gonna wake up hungry, and I don't want to do that. So, you guys got any last thoughts before we get?
I got one. I got one, and I'm out of here. Okay. Peace and love to everyone. Find the love. It's all about connection. If you want to be with some. Mandrell found the wonderful connection. Now he's married, right? Because he's found the love. And Ray, don't forget no one else's birthday, baby.
Bro, listen, I've been writing down everybody's birthday that said it, so it's in the calendar. I won't forget.
Yeah, that's cool.
I did my due diligence.
Yeah, right. That's cool and all, man. Just make sure you stay ahead of these sexuals out here, man.
Bro, I'm trying.
Otherwise, you're gonna have fire come out your butthole, nigga. I'm gonna know you ain't been staying ahead of these sexuals, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get your paper up.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get my paper up. Hey, Mandrell, I got my weight up though. I am stable over 200 now.
There we go. That's what I'm
with under 10% body fat. Like I'm killing it, bro.
I'm saying,
I'm ready to karate chop.
Hey, yeah, I'm telling you, man. Welcome to the heavyweights.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to go for 210 now, bro. I'm just gonna keep eating.
How about you lift weights with that food too?
Well, I mean, I don't want to do all that.
Why?
Because I don't want to get bulky. I don't want to get bulky.
Ray, here's the thing, Ray. You can't be out here 200 pounds getting your ass whooped by me. I'm 5'8". You got to be at least 6 foot tall. Ray, come on, man. Don't do that.
I'm 6'2".
Exactly. And I'm slapping you around like that? Come on, Ray.
Dude, listen. You slapped around an entire continent. Your special forces. That's different. I'm giving that fight up. I'm like, if I can't sneak up on you, bro, what do you think I'm gonna line up and have a fair fight with you just so I can get my ass whooped? Nope.
Hey man, you got to run the ones, man. It ain't gonna be no ones, Ray.
No.
No,
We fighting like true warriors from the shadows.
Ray said it's gonna be jumping from the get go. Okay, we
Bro,
ain't no ones.
Hey, no, not at all, bro. You fucking color me an Afghani, bro. I'm fighting from within the rubble, bro. I'm leaving booby traps, all sorts of shit.
Right, just go for his throat, man. Just go for his throat. Person
No.
for his throat.
I ain't getting nowhere within his arm's reach, bro. That's suicide. No, not doing it.
No, it's not that bad. You can take it down.
Not doing it. Hey, bro,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go ahead
yeah,
and
don't
try
play
and
with
do
that.
something with
I
some
wouldn't
special
play
forces
with that
people
either.
with their throat, bro. Good luck to you,
bro.
I wish you the best. I'm not coming to save your ass.
I don't need to save you my ass. True story. My best friend, one of my best friends before he passed, he was when he came into the dojo, Army Ranger. All right, he went through everything, selection, everything. He moved up the rank before. Anyway, so his first day in my dojo, he puked. The first day.
That's totally fine. That doesn't mean he won't rip your fucking thumbs off. Like that means nothing to me. Like I don't care about what he does when he's tired. Mandrell don't start off tired. He gets tired.
But he
if
has
you
to
go
catch
get
me
tired,
first. I can tire him out first.
Hey,
I might
bro.
be small, but I can move.
Bruh, you have lost your damn mind, bro. Like, I don't
Thank you.
think-
Thank you.
Listen. You're talking about Mandrell here. We're not talking about a regular
I'm
Joe
saying
Schmo from Alabama.
Like if you know people from like in a life or death situation, bro, like I ain't worried about what you do in a dojo where there's rules, bro. Like I am concerned about what would happen if the lights went out, bro. like that's all I'm saying. Because the issue is this: you rolling with an Army Ranger is a world different from you encountering somebody and y'all going, I'm trying to put you off this planet, and they're going, yeah, me too. I'm trying to put you off this planet. Two totally different things. Anyone who's in special forces, when they go into a dojo or any other type of thing, they are restraining themselves to follow rules because their efficacy is in dispatching people. Like
facts. He said, grooming.
So like whatever you
Here's
think
my
you
pushback.
experienced,
Here's
you
my
didn't
pushback.
experience real life.
Here's my pushback. The martial arts I study, we always teach you everything can go. If you have to bite his dick off with your bare teeth and win a fight like that,
You
then
telling
do
me
it.
in your dojo y'all was biting dicks? That is
Yes.
ridiculous. You are definitely not ahead of the sexuals anymore, bro.
You're not into the sexuals. You're nowhere near the sexuals.
That is not head of the sexuals behavior. Y'all fell behind at your dojo, bro. Way behind.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
So how many people died at your dojo, bro? Because like apparently y'all just killing each other in there.
Nah, we're not killing anybody. Not yet.
He said allegedly everyone survived the dojo experience. Bro, if I walked into a dojo and y'all was biting dicks, I would leave.
Mandrell might have a bad day. I can have a bad day. You never know what can happen when that time comes,
bro.
Do I want to have Mandrell on my back side? No, I like Mandrell. He might have a shiny head, but I like him.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly in what scenario were you trying to get somebody off this planet? Are you showing up as though this is an old-timey fight and y'all are gladiators with swords and shit going, well, square up, brother? Like, we're the fucking walk out here. Like, first of all, I'm gonna snatch somebody up when they walking out the club. Or one of my personal favorites is you bust out their window into their lap and then pick the glass up and rub it down their face. No one expects that. Like it's no scenario where people are going to war. Like if you got like a blood feud with somebody, you think that they rolling up and being like drive-bys wouldn't exist if people fought like that. Like there'd be no reason to do that. Like you'd be like, come outside and we're gonna duke it out like men in Mortal Kombat. Like that's just not a scenario that's real. Also, you guys aren't allowed to poke out eyeballs or pull off appendages in the dojo. guarantee you're not allowed to do that. Unless you're like, I mean, like MMA even has rules, dude. Like, that's all I'm saying.
When we actually train, we train like it's the last day on earth that you're fighting for your life. So we don't actually poke your eye out, but we train for that scenario if we have to.
I understand, but you're training for a scenario. What happens about the person that pokes your fucking eye out then? Like, if you're not training for that, like, because like when people don't want to die, they'll literally, like, I understand your point about like you can bite them, like whatever you got to do, but like if you're not doing it, because like going, oh well, we train and somebody might bite you is different than a fucking person actually biting you. Like that shit is fucking disorienting. It's the same premise as like we train to keep people from getting stabbed. If you stab somebody, it's disorienting. Like even people who are like, I'm the hardest motherfucker ever. You put a blade in them, there's a whole different animal that appears when somebody's going, oh shit, you're killing me, and you're like, yes, I am. Like,
right. Honestly, I can only train you so much. I can do only so much. I cannot sit there like, here, poke me in the eye, poke me in the eye, poke me in the eye, and show you know how I feel, how I react. I can't do that, unfortunately. But what
exactly.
I can do,
but what I'm saying is when you're talking about special forces, you're talking about somebody who's gone through that already to somebody else. And they're still here, and that person's not.
I'm just fucking with him. I'm not agreeing with that. Like, does he has an upper hand and he knows what pain is? Yeah, he does. He has upper hand. That does he know more? Weapons? Yeah. I'm a decent shot because my best friend shot. He told me how to shot because he was a sniper.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you trying to fight him? Then you get his ass from across the street and hope he's not fast, bro.
I'm not trying to fight him.
I hope he's not fast. It's crazy. Hope he's not fast is crazy.
Yeah, like shit. Hope these motherfuckers ain't been training bullet dodging, bro. Like,
this is not the Matrix, my man.
Right, Grooming. It's not the Matrix.
You're like,
hey,
here,
bro.
stop the bullet.
Grooming. I'm just going on hood rules because apparently it is because they shoot everybody but the person they aiming at.
It's funny. Most people who actually carry a gun have no idea how to use their weapon.
That's true.
Also true. And and if they do, they're not willing to. I'm like, it's pointless to carry a gun if you ain't gonna go all the way with it. Like, there's no point in even dislodging the firearm if you're not ready to go all the. Like, if you got to pull it out, you might like. Why are you stopping now, bro?
The rule I always was taught from my cousin, who's an NYPD, and my best friends. My two best friends who were in the military. If you're gonna put your gun at that point, you're already open can of worms. You can't stop.
Right, 100%. I'm like, that is not a punctuation on a sentence. Like, we'll put it that way. Unless the sentence is "you be dead," like that's be a punctuation on that sentence. But like,
I remember the one time I had to use my firearm. It was thank God I had cameras around the house, and it got my ass out of trouble. And it was the laws were different back then too.
Dude, so Texas has a like hardcore stand your ground law for your property. Like, you can shoot anybody on your property, period.
That's how it used to be in PA. They changed that.
Yeah. So a buddy of mine was home for lunch, and he was a bouncer here locally. That's how I knew him. But him and his wife's super cool. When they moved up here, like after I got to know him, he was like, oh yeah, he's like, I've shot somebody before. And I was like, when? And he was like, I actually stopped a serial rapist. Like, he was home and there was this dude who was posing as a door-to-door salesman and going up on porches, and he had these houses that he'd staked out, and he was catching the women when they were home during the day. And he was like, yeah, he was like, I was home, and like this dude came and rang the doorbell, and I look on my ring, and he's got tape. He's like, this motherfucker's not going door to door selling tape. And so he just opened the door, put one in him, and called the cops, and they came and picked him up. And it was like that dude that had been like menacing that area.
See, when I had to use my firearm, it was before ring was a thing. Years ago. So back then it was same as Texas was then. Anybody on your property had the right to shoot to kill. So the guy broke in my house, and I kicked the door down. I was upstairs. My alarm goes off. I come out. I was down the stairs. I was
Kicked
upstairs.
the door in while you were home?
Yeah, it is here. I'm talking about like 18 years ago. I'm talking a while back. I just turned 21, 22 around there. So I had a high ground. Obviously, I was upstairs. I pointed. And I'm like telling him, yo, dude, get the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna put one in you. I came in 3 warnings. back then the security cameras cost you about 10K.
Yeah.
That's how much I had spent on my security cameras. He didn't leave, so I put one right through his fucking dick with a 45 hollow point. I blew his balls right off.
So wait a second. This dude was in your house, and you show up coming down the stairs. You're like, "Yo, get out of my house," and he was like, "No, I'm gonna steal some shit."
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like, "Can I have this cushion?" You were like, "Get the fuck out of my house!"
Yeah, literally, like 3 times I asked him like, "Get out!" Like I'm gonna put one in.
Was he like? So, question: did he stop and you guys are like having like the Mexican standoff, and
Pretty
he's
much,
looking
yeah.
at you?
Yeah. So
or
I'm looking
is he
downstairs.
actively rifling through shit still? Like he's like, "No, I'm not leaving."
He was in shock more because he didn't expect me to be in the house. He was like frozen. They're like frozen. Somebody just get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. You don't listen. Guess what? This white Greek crazy motherfucker is gonna put one in you. And I popped him one. So when the cops showed up, they were laughing. I couldn't help them. They're laughing like so. I had the. God, I remember it's called. It's pretty much like an insurance policy. If you ever use your firearm, a lawyer shows up and everything for you.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it's called. So I came in the car like, no need to. I'm like, you sure? Like, you got cameras? Let's see the footage. Show them the footage. Okay, that's your evidence. We're good. I go, am I going to jail? Nope. Don't you eat my gun? Nope. He goes, so this is the evidence we needed. We got the evidence. We have a good day. But he's having a bad day. They were laughing their asses off the whole time.
So, is this in the house that you're in now?
No, I don't live in that house anymore. I sold it.
So that house had particles of some dude's dick embedded in it.
Pretty much.
Like, if he dies, he's going to come back and haunt that house. That's where his dick's at.
Most likely.
I mean, honestly, like, if somebody shot my dick off, and it, like, it doesn't even matter if I die immediately, because, like, as far as I'm concerned, you blew that man's body apart. But if at the point that I actually did expire from this earth, I would immediately go back to where my dick particulates are, and I would haunt that place. I would be walking around that house aimlessly trying to pick up the pieces of my lost phallus. And that's how I'd spend eternity. I'd just be in there and be like looking at people going to the bathroom and shit, explaining to them that I'm the head of the sexuals and I just want my dick back. Knocking shit over, breaking glasses. The whole deal.
Are you gonna be like one of those guys at head of a table too?
What?
The head of the table.
Head of the table. What the fuck is that?
A head of the table means you're head of the household. Like you're the head of your family, kind of thing. Like Samoans say that.
Oh, I mean, I guess technically, yes, I am. Booyah. So don't shoot my body off, bro. Like that's fucked up.
No, it's
how do you run away with no dick? Like at that point, I'd be like, bro, you better let the rest of them fly, bro. Like air me the fuck out, bro. I ain't leaving here without my dick.
So when I went to court to testify what happened, you know what?
Did he show up?
Yeah, he showed up with no dick.
In a diaper with no dick?
I'm not sure he was wearing a diaper or not, but yeah, I just know he survived. That's what I know.
Definitely had a maxi pad at minimum, high absorption.
I have no idea. I don't care. Don't bring in my house.
Did you look at him? You were like, bro, you ain't never getting your dick back.
You never have kids either.
I would have definitely done that. I'm petty though. Like I would have talked shit the whole time. I'd have been like, yeah, and this asshole over here broke into my house and left his dick everywhere. Oh, I would have brought a baggie in with some dust and be like, yo, bro, this is what's left of your dick.
Yeah. Here's the evidence. Here's the evidence.
Facts. So they caught this guy eventually running around with no
caught
dick.
him right there in front. He didn't. He only took like 2 steps and he landed it. It was in the middle of winter. It was snowing and everything. So he was literally in a female position in the snow when the cop showed up. Because when
he just went outside and was like, "Oh shit, I don't have a dick."
Yeah. So pretty much when he broke the door, the alarm called the police. So what they do, the alarm system calls me. I never answer my phone. So they called me. They called the house phone. Back then we still had house phones. And they called my cell phone. Neither one got picked up. So then they called my girl at the time, and she goes, I have no idea what's going on. I know he has his firearm. And next thing I know, I hear sirens coming up. And before I hate the sirens, the shot was gone. It would happen so fast. You don't even react. You don't realize. My survivor instincts kind of kicked in. Like somebody's in my fucking house, in my kingdom, pretty much. You're in trouble now. I asked you to leave. It's not hard. Okay, you broke down the door, so you get less charges for that.
Yeah.
But when you don't want to fucking leave, I understand you're in shock. But when somebody says get the fuck out and has a firearm, it means get the fuck out. It doesn't mean freeze there like Waldo.
Also true. Also, I mean, hey, bro, I immediately would be like, don't shoot my dick and run away. That's me personally. I mean, I don't know what other people be doing, but I also don't break into houses, which is also probably a reason why I haven't got my dick shot off. So there's that. There is that. But I mean, you know, one of these days, man, I'm not gonna break into houses. That's the lesson that we've learned here. Don't break into houses, you'll lose your dick. All right. Nothing worse than getting your body shot off. It's terrible. And I think we're going to close it on that because I am delusional. Natasha said, well, okay, guys, Ray is obviously so tired he's delusional and dreaming of a parallel afterlife where he searches for his own body parts while haunting innocent homeowners. This is true. So you guys have a good night. We're gonna wind it down. That was a very long, drawn out final thought, but a good one. It was funny. So till the next time. Reckless Ray De Niro, Grooming and Reviews, Mandrell, the fitness guru, Grooming and Reviews, the chef, and the beard guru. We're out of here, folks. You guys have a good night. Till next week. Peace.